allow me to make my case. I understand. Salted slices. What the hell happened here, man? Why are you playing Zenless on stream? I get it, okay? Look, I've been there too. It's anger, you get through acceptance, you get through all of it, right? Eventually we'll go through every stage of grief. So, if I could make my case. I know that gacha games aren't the most popular with people because, oh, they incentivize gambling, and gambling is bad. Sure, counterpoint, you must be a bad gambler because winning at gambling is fucking awesome. But more so than that, they have released a new game mode in Zenless Zone Zero because Zenless Zone Zero has a lot of mini games to it. I'm not here to sell you on the game. Play it or don't play it. It doesn't affect my bottom line. I don't care. I have been playing it though. So one of the reasons I really like the game, and this is genuine, I know it sounds like I'm reading off a talking point with a gun held to it, is because they do a lot of little mini games inside the game. They do arcade games, they do a bunch of little extra things that to me almost makes it feel like you're playing like a Yakuza style game. Almost. Now obviously the story's not as good as a Yakuza game, but like, come on, that's why people love Yakuza, so I'm not gonna hold that against them. It's just like the getting lost and doing random stuff that's not the main objective of the game that you can do for hours. That's the reason that I think I've stuck with this game more than I've stuck with some other gacha games, and why it's really like left a special impression on my heart. So they've released a roguelike mode. Kind of roguelike. It's more Brotato, which we can argue is a roguelike, but it's more a survivor style game. I think they call them Bullet Heavens. Well, I've heard them called Bullet Heavens. I've also just called them Vampire Survivors likes. Look, we can't come up with good names in the gaming industry, okay? If we could, we would have come up with them ages ago. So that is, if you're unaware, directly up my alley. But I thought to myself, how do I turn this into content? How do I give myself an excuse to play this on stream? And so that is where the Iron Man challenge that I'll be doing today comes in. What is the Iron Man challenge? I'm happy you asked. So I've adapted the name from the Pokemon Iron Man challenge, and I'm sure other people have done it in roguelikes before. In Bullet Heaven likes before, but the whole idea is we're going to randomize what character we play. From then, we load into a run. If I die, that resets our streak, and we have to win with every single character. Any one death resetting back to the beginning. So I've got a couple of graphics queued up and ready so that I can help you guys visually see and keep track after each one. I've also set up a couple scenes for it. I'm very excited for it. Now, it's not insanely high production because I did do it today directly before clicking go live. So don't expect a magnum opus. Just expect enough effort that it looks more than half a second took to throw it together, even though that's probably pretty accurate to the overall timing required. I also set up Nightbot on Twitch so that people can do exclamation point rules if they're curious about what the rules for the challenge are. For YouTube, I put it in the description, but I don't think that's going to help anybody because, look, you could bury the code to $1 million in a YouTube description and it would take 15 years for anybody to figure out that it's down there because nobody reads them. I'm aware, you're aware, I'm directly covering my UID, and that is on purpose. You don't need to know my account. Now, before we hop into it, I'm going to do a little bit of, we'll call it upkeep. It's more just, oh shit, hold on. It's for my account. I got to do all my dailies and stuff. So just give me half a second to dump resin, and then we can hop into Bizarre Brigade. You'll also get to see my account. Congratulations. I did pull Caesar. I know. Let me know how loud it is, by the way. I don't want it to be too loud. Left this for on stream because I figured that would give me polychromes guaranteed, which it did, because that's why you should always gamble. Now, what else do we have to do real quick? Just find something to dump resin in. Honestly, I might just do Denny's so we can get it out of the way, because I don't really want to spend too much time dumping resin, but I'd also hate to overcap on it. Sorry, they call it energy/battery charge in this game. Either way, I don't want to overcap on resin, okay? It's a fate worse than death for me. I don't even remember who I'm building right now, so let me check. I mean, they're already studying. We'll just get Denny's. It's easy. Then I don't have to think. Then we can actually get back to the part that I was excited for, which is the Iron Man challenge on stream. But look, if I don't use my resin, I get made fun of, okay? I get called names. Spending 100 should be fine though. I can do the rest after stream. My Jujuan's not really up to snuff. People are gonna make fun of her, but it's fine. Just keep in mind, I only have her level 50 because Jane's the only one I bothered promoting to 60, okay? Why? Because she's a rat. I had to do it. I had to get the rat on here. Anyways, regardless, we're gonna dump resin real quick and then we'll be all good. Oh, the audio is a little bit delayed coming out of, I know that you're supposed to stun first, by the way. I'm not really paying too much attention because I'm excited to do the other thing. But dude, my audio is like half a second delayed. I don't know if it's delayed for you guys. If it isn't, then I look insane right now. But for me, is it too loud? I mean, I guess I can always turn it down here. Hold on. Again, like I said, don't worry about this. This is the preamble, okay? No good constitution doesn't have a preamble, probably. I mean, I've only done US history, so it does kind of skew my worldview to being one available option. All right, done, cool, easy, we're fine. I've spent my resin here, now we're good. I've got 100 spared, so that should be, until I'm done streaming here, we'll be fine. Because I didn't want to waste too much of your time with everybody's seen this other part if you play Zenless, and if you haven't played Zenless, you wouldn't care about this other part. So, I just wanted to dump that real quick, get that out of the way. Now we're good to go back to 6th Street, get back to Godfinger, and actually start the challenge for real. I just kind of forgot about doing that before stream went live. I meant to do that right beforehand, and then I was a little bit embarrassed, but not embarrassed enough that I wouldn't do it. Can I refresh my game capture? Let me see. What if I deactivate and reactivate? Is this more in sync for me now? Yes, it is. I don't know if the audio was out of sync for you guys. It was definitely desynced for me though. Okay, 1 and 2. I feel too close to the edge. I'll let you guys get teased with the UID. Why not? Yeah, we'll go right here. Okay, so let us start the challenge the only way I know how, which is rolling for one random character. Now, I admittedly do not have one unlocked. I don't know why. I think that it might be glitched on my account or something like that, because no matter what I do, I can't get 15 companions. I have done a run where I've almost exclusively bought companions, and after the run, it only told me I had 14. But I know that's not possible because I counted my number of companions, and I was at, I think, 15, but maybe I counted the protagonist. Either way, I think I should have this character unlocked, but we'll probably unlock them throughout the course of us doing this anyways. Where am I? There I am. So, I've set up a wheel for 1 to 21, correlating to the characters in the game. Once we get one of them, we can cross it off if we win. However, what I will say is this is a very feast or famine. Yo, you gonna let me do what I need to? That bug? It won't spin. I even set up a whole thing saying it should spin. I'm even clicking the interact button as we speak. I wonder if I need to refresh it. Let me try refreshing and seeing what it does. So we have 1 to 21, and now it looks like it might actually work. No, it still doesn't do anything. Why? Oh, no, it does. Then we figured it out. We're just that goated. Okay. 15 is, 14. Easy. That's the end of row 2. Now, this is actually a hilarious one to get. Well, hilarious in some ways, because they are one of the few characters I still have not done maximum difficulty on. Is that the Salted Slices? I try not to brag too much. I did set up commands using Nightbot. I know, pro streamer over here. Look, let's not brag about it too much. So I actually have not read what they do yet. During combat, for every 3 points of protagonist speed, the brigade gains 1 collision damage, speed plus... For every 3 points of speed... Oh, it's 2 separate lines. Okay, now I understand. Sorry, the way it was worded was creeping me out, because if it was every 3 points of speed we get collision damage, why would I also get speed plus 30? Isn't that infinite scaling? It's not infinite scaling. We just start with an extra 30 speed. We pick up from less, but we get more health. Companions stick close to the protagonist, but our brigade's attack speed is down. So the entire point, if you can't tell, is just build collision on him then. Collision is when we knock enemies around like this. You'll pick up the game pretty quickly. If you've ever seen Vampire Survivors or Brotato, you've got this. I'll even, you know what, I'll throw in Deep Rock Galactic, all right? Not everybody played that one. It might have just been me, but still. Now, I did notice... Oh, wait, is that how collision works?
Survive.
Oh shit, I'm a dumbass. Wait, this entire time, I didn't realize collision was actually just damage from you hitting an enemy. So this is a tempting one. The reason it's tempting is, even though it is collision minus, for the rest of the game, we'll start getting scaling from there. And I think that does sound pretty good. So I think we will buy this one. This is not worth purchasing because the speed down will cause us to lose more collision than we'll gain. The crack smartphone is still worth buying, even though we can't use it. The health recovery is tempting, but I honestly think health recovery is a dump stat in this game completely. Brigade damage up, but attack speed down should be fine, and then one final roll. This is why I think health recovery is a dump stat. 15% chance to restore 2 HP when collecting coins. I don't know if you've ever heard the song by Falling in Reverse, My Life is Like a Video Game. But they very explicitly in it say, oh, while I am still collecting coins. That's kind of the beautiful part about it, is I'm gonna keep collecting coins. So imagine each one of these potentially healing me, and then imagine the value, perceived value I might get, potentially, if I went another way with it. And the answer is, it's never gonna be more worthwhile than just doing this. Survive. This character seems a little brain dead, but let me make sure that I make my stance clear on this. I'm fine with that. Melee damage up, crit up. I don't know if we can crit. I don't think we really want that companion. I don't think we want to minus our melee damage after we just purchased to buy it. Young lady we will absolutely take because producing hearts should be very high value for us, and then we'll take more armor because if we're all about collision damage anyways, we got to run into as many enemies as we can. Then we'll take 5 health at the cost of 2 income because our income's in the positive. If it was in the negative, I'd probably reconsider purchasing that one just off of the idea of, yeah, it just wouldn't have been that worthwhile. Now, if we can get the one, there's a companion you're allowed to purchase. The companion, well, okay, yes, all of them you're allowed to purchase. But the companion I'm thinking of right now is, he does damage based off of your collision. He is a mount one. See, like here, we get, oh my god, that damage was disgusting. Then we can run over here, pick up young lady's hearts, just stay alive, and then pick up more hearts. It's just that easy. Yeah, look at that, look at that. How are you doing today, Saul? I'm doing good. I've been excited to play this on stream for way too long, considering the fact that it is nothing other than a mini game and a gacha game. But look, if we all close our eyes and act like that's not the case, it's awesome. Damage and knockback will take 100% chance to deal. Okay, this is amazing. This is exactly what we're looking for. +6 armor, +10 speed. Every 3 armor gives the protagonist +1 collision damage. Now we've got our collision scaling online, so we should be all good. Oh, wait. I forgot to display the text here. There we go. Current streak is 0, but just you wait. When we're done, I'll be streaking like crazy. I also added a lurk command. I'm not trying to brag or anything. I don't know if there's anything you're supposed to do with lurk other than just have it be like, hey, they're lurking, but that's what I did. Actually, I also stroked my ego a little bit with it, and it says, praise me for setting up a command. But like, that's part of the joy. Yeah, so with also the teacup, the other reason I decided to go teacup there, if we run into enemies, we have a chance to shoot out projectiles. Because of that, we are even more set up to just run at enemies, and our protagonist actually pseudo attacks now, which is awesome for a protagonist whose only downside is, oh, they can't attack. Since those shots do count as arrows. I praise you for setting up commands. That's my streamer. What can I say? One day I'll be official. 30 attack speed is not great. 40 speed's really good, but the damage per second is probably going to outweigh any benefit we're getting right now. Now, +4 range damage isn't bad, but I am going to go this one because it makes everything cheaper. Then we start going crazy. Next, I develop parasocial relations with you, Mr. That's exactly the reason I set it up. I want people to parasocially attach to me and think that I'm the best thing to ever happen to them. And then I'll also start slowly putting nicotine patches on each and every one of my viewers so they can't go without me. I wouldn't expect you to understand. It's called having a long-term plan, okay? It's trying to scale myself for success in the future. Now, what would be great here is Strawberry. Strawberry is the most broken item in the game, I would say. It turns every 1 luck you have into 1 HP, but with our health correction upgraded the way that it is, we should be completely... Dude, this character is piss easy. If anybody needs a win on Danger 5 still, I don't know what they actually call it. I call it Danger 5 because of Brotato. I know that they don't call it that in this game, but you can tell that they really were inspired by Brotato for this. Monster speed +7 I'm not huge on. This is really good, and I will spend the HP on it. Yes, our range damage gets dumpstered. We're not dealing damage anyways. So here, I think you've got to pick this one up, then we roll once and we check what we got. Picking up coins deals damage equal to our luck. Why not? It just gives us another offensive option. This one is every percent damage gives us income. Our income is not high enough for that to matter. And also, the other one just doesn't matter there. A lot of whatever options. What's our income at? High enough that I'm fine buying this one. Then you can join in potentially. No, I don't think so. Would be nice to be able to buy that one, for sure. Unfortunately, we can't, because then we get size up, health up, really nice. A very good scaling option for the future. We'll take, when knocked back, companions gain +3 attack speed. Yeah. We'll take him, even though I don't think he's great, just because I can then bash him around a bit and give us all the attack speed we'd ever want, which is still pretty nice. Then we can throw him around. Just make sure I don't eat an entire shotgun blast. That's the dangerous thing about being a little collision-based man, is what do you do if you eat an entire shotgun blast that you aren't prepared for? The answer is simply die. Yeah, so even though we're very strong against normal mobs because we one-shot them, we don't do anything against bosses. We kind of just gotta train a little bit and then let our companions heal us up, because we do have the extra hearts gain from companions there. Yeah. It's still an easy win, but we don't get any of the extra stuff going on there. Dude, it's I'm all locked in now. I don't want to lose, even though it's an arbitrary challenge I came up with myself. That would be the worst thing of all, to lose to yourself. I should be the one person I beat no matter what. Refresh Quill is interesting. When protagonist attacks, I hate to break it to you, that will not be happening. Get more damage up, health recovery doesn't matter, and then we can buy one more size down, luck up. Might seem like a bad idea when we're collision based, and I would say there's a fair argument that it is a bad idea, but fuck you, it's my run. If I die on this one, you're allowed to make fun of me. That'll be the compromise we go with, so that way everybody's happy. I think it is actually a worthwhile endeavor though. We will just keep running around smacking these guys up. We need more heart mitts so that we get better healing from all of these coins we're picking up. Because if we get more healing from it, there's actually just nothing to worry about. In fact, it's kind of looking like there's nothing to worry about in general. We need more armor, though, I would say. How's your day, Mr. Bombastic? I'm happy you asked. It's about time someone did. Range damage -10, but our collision will keep on increasing. We have to do it, much as I wish we didn't, and then we get 30 HP back. So we're able to kind of recoup our losses immediately. Each bond gives you +3 health, +2 health. Spending 13, but we get more back because we have better health correction. So it is very worthwhile. That one's also amazing here. I know that means I had to pass up on a legendary item. You can hate me all you want. It was the correct choice. Every 2 protagonist melee damage, it gives us 1 collision. Melee is the only one that we still have positive. Now, is it only +2 collision? I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be better. Speed up, melee damage up. Don't we scale with speed? Yes, every 3 speed gives us better stats, so we will do this one. And overall, it was minus health, but then it was also plus health. So the health side of it was a little bit neutral. The collision side of it was very positive, which is great, especially because we really don't have any good collision enablers aside from myself just doing this and our allies walking directly through waves of enemies. Which, honestly, I should just be doing this more. I should stop putting myself at risk when I have other people who would do it for me. So I'm the worst celebrity of all time. I don't even use my adoring fans to further my own personal goals and games. What am I supposed to be like? I'm the worst to ever do it. You're supposed to exploit people. They want it, probably. That's why they follow you. All right, yeah. Still not that scary. Yeah, my health got a little low near the end there, but that's because I was greeting for extra coins so we can buy more in the shop. If some is good, more is better. How many chatters on Twitch? I'm happy you asked. The answer is I'm playing Zenless Zone 0.
They're here.
I think not as many people are gonna show up for Zenless, and I understand why, even though it's not really Zenless, because like, look at this. Most people wouldn't know it, and I know, isn't Zenless like the Gooner gacha game? Only if you want it to be. You got me, baby? Hey, that's 1 in a million. Now here we're actually in a bit of trouble, much as I would hate to admit that out loud. We've got to reposition in a smart way to keep ourselves alive, and then just keep moving our allies through the enemies in also a smart way to keep ourselves still alive. We've still got a decent amount of HP, but it's very easy to lose it all if I'm not a little bit careful. 3, 2, 1. We're fine if I just run in here then and get some damage going. All right, all right. So more health would be phenomenal right about now. Recover 10 HP upon opening a chest. We can't do that. We can't do that at all. I would love to. We can't. Neck brace is one of the strongest items, but not for us right now. Our other companions produce a heart. We can't do that either because we don't have those kinds of companions. Now, I do want to get another fridge sticker because the pickup range is really nice. In fact, where's it show pickup range? Oh, that's just a stat you're supposed to calculate for yourself. Okay. That's just one of those ones where you can figure it out if you really care. We'll take this one. I don't think we'll buy it just because it's too expensive. Health and recovery. Like I've said, recovery doesn't matter, so we will buy this one. And this is the best item in the game for us. It creates us to have way more collision damage, and then we just get to keep living. All we have to do is survive this one, and our streak goes all the way from 0 to 1. No matter how many times you'd multiply our streak over, it would never reach this, normally. So that's just kind of how crazy we're doing if we get this kill here. In terms of damage, definitely a little bit lackluster. Well, if I get a good line of my guys standing on them, it's not that bad. Because here, I mean, dude, look at that. Holy shit, never mind. I take it all back. Our damage is great. Again, I do have to line it up. It's not really my damage. It's more getting the allies to walk through enemies. I now understand how collision works, though. I thought collision was exclusively from bouncing your enemies around. You might be saying to yourself, well, why would you think that? Why don't you just read the detailed stat screen? Well, I'm very happy you asked. They don't have a detailed stat screen. So most of my knowledge on the game has just been from theory crafting myself, which has worked out pretty phenomenally so far. I can't say going forward how much better it will work out. But there is our first one for the streak, which feels really good to up this from 0 all the way to 1. All right. That was max difficulty. Sorry, I had to check because it felt too easy. Sorry for sandbagging, I suppose. So we have 14 is done now. I will hide this one and we can open up this. This is my MS Paint window that allows me to X off characters that we are done with. I will then, you know, undo that later at a later point in time. It does upset me a little bit that this random person who I took the screenshot from owns Periwinkle and I don't, even though I've been playing for so long and trying so hard to get them, but that's fine. Howdy doodly. Oh, hey! What are you doing around these parts? Okay. If I interact with this, will it still work? It will. So, 21 is a reroll. The way that I think we work with this is we just act as though that character no longer exists. So here we are going to get 4. 4 is Teapot. Teapot's not bad. Oh, hey, it showed my UID. Thanks for that, game. I mean, feel free to add me. My name on here is John Zenless, so it's not like I'm going to dox myself or anything. So here's where boys become men. We start with the big pot. He is another one where you'd say, oh, collision's really good. He's actually not one where you want to go collision, but he is a very easy one to die on. All you want to do with him is go protagonist stuff, which, what do they call it? Morning Sun? Morning Star. So he is our DPS, not our carries. Or sorry, not our companions. And I know that was kind of the case for the last one. It was a little bit different on the last one. It was more like we just run away from the enemies and they slowly die on their own without us having too much involvement, which felt great for my conscience because I didn't have to feel as though I was ending anything's life. We might get a Devil Deal off rip because we do have 1. We don't get it. Damage up, attack speed down. We can't do that with this character. We also can't take any of these. Our earliest level is the scariest one for him because enemies have extra speed. This is what we're looking for because this is only protagonist, true, but that's kind of what we are, a protagonist. So here we can do -3 melee damage because yet again, it doesn't matter for us. Yes, it matters for our little companion down there. I'm not building for her. We're not aiming for the truck. We are also going to take a minus damage. I know that's crazy, but I have to. Have you heard about the herd drama? Unfortunately, I don't think that I can in good conscience say I have any clue what that is. Am I really missing out? Would you say that it's like the drama of the summer? Because if so, I can get in on that. I can give my take regardless of whether or not it's correct. Whew. That was almost death already. a very scary character. I told you his early game is really bad. Now, this one would have been great last time because he attacks only based off collision. Heard you're a cute... Oh, damn. Damn, he got me. I was hoping it was going to be some offshore drilling company that got completely exposed for endangering the lives of their workers. But I guess that works too. Hey, so I don't want to do something and upload it. I'm a Minecraft animator. I was wondering what's your favorite short such thing that... Oh, shit. So what's my favorite clip? Damn, that's a really hard to answer question. Wait, I'd be so honored. What the hell? Do I have any really good ones? I don't know. Every time after I upload them, I have to wipe them from my memory banks lest I dwell on them too hard and think to myself, damn, that one wasn't that funny. Maybe the haters are right. So I really just make sure I... Hold on. Stay alive. They wrote an entire song about this. They called it Staying Alive. We're good. Our money isn't looking phenomenal, but this is another protagonist, which gives us 30% damage. Then we will drop our melee damage again. I know. Okay, well, fuck you, Prince, for showing up now. You know exactly what you're doing, you friend. you so-and-so, you attractive man. Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, it really is. Every short I've ever made leaves my mind directly afterwards. Were there any that I thought were insanely good? There was one I had recently, but even now I can't remember what it was. And it wasn't the one that went really popular. Normally the ones that go the most popular are the ones that are not my favorite, and I'm like, why must it be this way? By the way, really nice damage as long as we don't get hit at all. Because we are made of glass. We are porcelain. Actually, you're a teapot. Okay, very true. But in theory, I'm porcelain. We were able to open that chest in time. Okay. So this is a really good one to get another of. This is also a really good one to get another of. It does down our damage a bit more, but again, doesn't matter too much. Motherfucker. It's okay. It's okay. Control yourself, Salted Slices. It will be okay. That one would have been awesome to get also. Same with anything that gives us HP. Was it that, no, it was not the Dwayne The Rock one. That's what I'm saying. That one went really popular on YouTube really quickly. That was not one of my favorite clips. I even clipped it and I was like, this one's pretty good. But I've done better. And then everybody was like, now this is it. This is the shit we've been waiting for. I feel like SpongeBob when he tried to break out from being a fry cook. Okay, gonna just real quick turn that streak right back to 0. Just gonna act like that never happened. And then we can randomize our first character. Let me just really quick open Microsoft Paint and Control-Z twice. Don't need to worry about all that necessarily. That's fine. So let's get our first character going here, which is to say that obviously the last one was just a warm-up anyways. 10. Oh, you fucker. If I had one character I have a lot of complaints about, and actually, you know how your parents would say if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all? I'm not going to say anything at all about Sir Percival. I'm going to say that he's doing his best and we love him for showing up to work every day. So actually, here's the reason Sir Percival sucks. You see my starter companion, this witch? Every companion in the game can actually roll weapons. It's not expressly told to you anywhere, but every companion has a pool of 3 or 4 weapons that they can roll. This gives you a little bit of variance between each of your same units and causes them to feel different as they all have different attack patterns. It's a pretty cool idea and a good system to kind of keep things fresh and fun. Sir Percival's witch companion only starts as this witch companion and can't do anything else. And if you thought, damn, that doesn't seem that good, fucking trust me, I'm aware. Now we have to buy this one even though it's collision down because Sir Percival's health growth is half of what it's supposed to be. Yeah, look, there's the lurk command. Okay, that's this video. I'll look and watch a movie. Thank you for coming by. I hope you enjoy whatever movie you watch. It better be a horror because it is Halloween season. Otherwise, look, I don't make the rules, okay? I'd have to be sad. Yeah, so Sir Percival sucks ass because his entire gimmick is based around, oh, can you dodge attacks? But it's based off of the dodge stat. And if anybody knows anything about probability, if it's not 100%, it's 0%. And Sir Percival is really out here to fucking prove that because he makes sure that it's 0%. It is so ass. Like, he is offensively bad. I do not like this character at all. Now, there is upside in theory to you dodging, What is that upside? The upside is you do get treasure find for each attack you dodge, which means more treasure chests spawn in. So in theory, you're a really good snowball character. Notice everything I say is in theory, and there's a reason for that. In practice, you will die. Look at how few bubbles my witches are producing, dog. I'm going to jail. I don't stand a chance here. Okay, cool. We got attacks there. Awesome. Please let me get some coins. We got 30 coins going into the next level. Luckily, we are able to buy something that's drink spawn right up, and every time we buy a drink, we get attack. That's pretty good. I'm gonna watch your swords and find one I believe I can do. You'll get your video, Miss Red. That's insanely kind of you, and I appreciate it oh so much. Even if it's like what happened when I tried to animate for somebody. What happened when I tried to animate for somebody? I'm happy you asked. I posted the early models of my 3D models I created of the Let's Players that I was going to make a animation of. Then I immediately went, wow, Blender's really hard. And that was that. And then people have sometimes messaged me on Reddit and been like, what happened to this animation? I really like the art style. And I went, well, you have to understand. I enjoy my life. It's really bad to buy here. Awesome, man. Can't buy shit. Dude, Percival sucks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to any Percival fans out there. This guy is detritus. He is pure ass cheeks. I know that I got a defeat there. Honestly, I don't blame myself at all. I blame Percival for being completely dependent on your dodge chance and dodge chance not being allowed to be 100. That's who I blame. It looks like we're getting 17. So we've got 14 is over here. So then we've got 15, 16, 17. Now the capped gallant is an interesting one to play. I will say, oh wait, are there Twitch drops on Zenless Zone Zero? Oh, there are. What the fuck? Wait, guys, I'm giving you drops. You're welcome. It's a long process, but it's fun to see the afterwork of it. No, I completely agree. I think that for me, it was also just the idea of I was creating my own models from scratch in Blender. That shit made it so much harder. I did create them. Well, have a good stream. Yeah, no, thank you. Dude, honestly, thank you so much even for considering me. If you end up going through them and going, yeah, it's a lot of work, I completely understand. But like, that's insanely kind of you to even consider. So, Capped Gallant, what's his thing? His thing is, you can see here, damage correction plus 100%. So every time we pick up damage, whether it's damage up or damage down, it's double. Buying a companion doesn't give you the companion, but we get their ability instead. So we're looking for very good passives here. An example of a really good passive would be, this one's really nice, the noise canceling headphones. I think I want the range damage plus 4 to start out. Now the other nice thing is because we don't get effect, I'm instantly punished. If we went crit, I'd be off to the fucking races from that one. We need to get crit up 100% then. We've got a little bit of crit now. Let's go into it. So the passive that we purchased is, does it say? Okay, there it is. Upon a crit, this companion has a 25% chance to gain 1 coin. Now they didn't reword it for him, but it would be upon a crit, your protagonist has a 25% chance to gain a coin. Our crit chance isn't the highest it's ever been. In fact, our lack of piercing may well be our death toll. That's the issue with him early, is until you start getting some form of AoE or piercing or something of the sort, it is raw. That should not have killed me. We're gonna go again. That one doesn't count. Especially because we're on a streak of 0. That was a complete misplay on my part. I shouldn't have head bobbed them because you are able to attack people with your head. My head bobbing there caused them to clip on top of me for a second, because that's kind of how the sending animation works, is they have a chance to just kind of send on top of you. And if they hit directly on top of you, you're just kind of fucked. Now we will run through these enemies right near the end and just start head bobbing them to get some more free kills. Don't think we're gonna get another devil deal. Yeah, we're not gonna be in that good of a position. There is a 30% chance to heal after killing 1. That's not bad. I think I really like getting a bit of crit rate here. Speed plus 10, I don't like enough. The income's tempting, but we don't really have the ability for it right now. Damage plus 5% does not feel worthwhile for that amount of money. Especially, ooh, shoots 1 bullet whenever the protagonist attacks. If I'm not wrong, this just means we now shoot twice every time we shoot. Correct? Yes. So now we have like a weird pseudo double shot, which is pretty, I didn't even know he could roll this companion. Because, as you might be able to guess, at least as far as I can tell, there's not 100% of every companion you can normally get on this guy because some of them don't function properly. Some of them care about synergistic things such as gaining stats based off each caveman you have. How would you do that if you're not actually buying caveman? You're just getting passes. It wouldn't, there'd be a little bit of a disconnect betwixt the two. We will have luck down, but armor up, and then when we get hit, we have a chance to shoot a ton of bullets. That's probably pretty worthwhile. 5 health and armor is probably also worthwhile. We're already at 6 armor, which is really nice, but our health regen is 0. In other words, we're gonna have to rely on hearts to heal. Also, in other words, what's the Dawn and Kiss Me? I don't know, man. Look, I wasn't alive when Frank Sinatra was, okay? In fact, I was gonna say I wasn't even alive for 9/11. I was, but I was in my crib. So I was alive, but I wasn't cognizant. If somebody asked where I was, my answer would be like, I think sucking on my thumb and probably shitting in my pants if I had to guess. But I mean, I was busy at that time, so it could have been anything really. Now this is where stuff gets crazy. Peace Water for 13 health seems like it is a horrible idea. We are going to purchase it immediately and not think twice about it. Now we're getting crazy. We're gonna go damage minus 20%. It's a lot of damage down. It is undoing everything Peace Water just did, but now we have piercing, which matters a whole lot. What are we looking for here? Armor minus 10 for the next wave is non-negotiably horrible. We can't do it. Armor minus 10 for the next wave is non-negotiably horrible. We can't do it. Felt like I said that before. Armor minus, guys, I've said this shit, okay? We'll take our attack range down, but every time we shoot, we get more range damage thrown onto the enemies. I think currently our range damage is 0, which means we are dealing 0 damage pretty often. Oh, okay, that one was a bit of a misplay. I think that we are dead on this wave because I put myself in a corner. Luckily, we do have the headbang attack to get ourselves out of really tight situations, but I would definitely rather it feel a little bit safer right now. For example, you gotta get the fuck away, and then we can kill him, get our stats back up, and then just kind of keep chaining a bit of kills. We don't have much money off of that. I won't lie. Health up, income down, I don't think we can afford logistically. Drink spawn rate up. Each time we buy a drink, we get attack speed. So this is going to be a scary wave. 100%. In fact, we've fallen behind on the econ game really hard. Hard enough that I think we already can hear the death knell, if you will. That's right, I know about, actually, I don't know the time period where the death knell was used. But wasn't that, shit, hold on. Lock in. Time to lock in, load up, you know? We're looking okay at the very least. Kill him, good. Because that's a free extra egg. If we keep picking up eggs, we have a chance because we'll get more devil deals to spawn the more eggs we have, as we can see here. Then we can start getting stuff like that, which is range damage up, which is all we should really need going forward. Whatever this one is, attack speed down? No, it's not, because we get attack speed up on each one. Shouldn't have rolled there? Yeah, correct. We are dead to this boss 99% of the time. I would have to path very well, and I've already kind of pathed poorly. As long as I can keep being good with my deflects, we'll be fine. But you're asking me to play Sekiro while I was just trying to play Brotato, so we'll see how that one works out for us. That was it. Dude, people keep calling this a Vampire Survivors mode, and it's starting to piss me off. I understand where they're coming from. To me, it is absolutely a Brotato mode, and I know not everybody has played Brotato. Shame on them, but I get it. Their sins fall on me for some reason. Ooh, okay. Picking up a coin deals damage equal to luck. We can't do. Now that is just the one we have to go with. And then we're looking for almost anything. Plus 5 health, plus 1 armor. Unironically goated as hell because we're at 13 armor now. We're not really killing well. I'm gonna shut up, I was about to say, but we're also in no position to die. Oh, we're in a position to die. We are front row seats, actually. We are in the splash zone to die, all right? We can still outplay out of it, but it's rough when they don't give you spawning indication. It's the one thing about this game mode that I truly do detest. But like, I don't think it was their primary focus when they were developing a gacha game where they're trying to make millions of dollars. So I understand where they're coming from. It's just the lack of any kind of spawn indicator can lead to some very bullshit deaths. However, with that, the only time you really die from it when you wouldn't have otherwise is when you're already behind because there's too many enemies spawning, that means that most likely you were not well positioned going forward anyways. I know that pot calling the kettle black here, look at how little damage we're dealing, how poorly I'm able to deal with all of the stimuli in front of me. That's true. Nuh-uh. If we had the smartphone, we'd be kind of set up though. It's just never shown up, and even if it did at this point, I wouldn't have the money for it because my econ game has been so horrible due to the fact that I can't kill anything. I can only ask them nicely to roll over, and it's almost working. There's no way that I die because I went for hearts, right? That was the one thing that was supposed to save me. Okay. We do have... It costs 5 though. Can't afford it if it costs 5. We could have re-rolled technically. Everything costs way too much. Okay, it's more of a survival game now than it is anything else, but Wave 9 is a real parser of a wave. They spawn a lot of elite enemies, and I don't think we have the speed nor the damage to keep up with it. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna try, but I'm just trying to temper your expectations a bit. Because now we can just kind of bait them out and go back around just due to the... It would have been nicer to run the other way, absolutely, but the way they spawned, I kind of had to bait that way. It's not looking fantastic for our protagonist here. Okay, well, the enemy spawned on top of me there. All right, we'll change characters now. It was a really bad run there. Oh, shit, I accidentally clicked exit instead of going back to the... You know how it is. Okay. Wheel me. Call this shit of fortune. I'm down to change here. I know I probably could have just kept going until we got a win on that one. I promise I am good at this game, by the way. I understand that the current information you're being fed may cause you to believe otherwise. We do get 18. So yet again, that was the wrong... What the fuck was this one showing? Oh, it's just showing the paint. Wait, maybe I should go here when we want to look at the... Okay, that's what I'll do. Hold on. Yeah, because now we can see this one. Ta-da. Does it say anything up top that's, like, crucial? No, I don't think so. I think it's just the name of the thing. Thank God. I was worried it was my social security number and all the digits on the back. Speaking of, there's my UID. Okay. Sorry, what was it? 17? 18. 17 was the one we just did, I believe. Yeah, because we got 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18, not a bad pull. So, her whole gimmick, I can read it out. Initial health set to 12. Upon injury, health -1. Health does not change otherwise. Upon injury, obtain 50 coins and deal 500 damage to all monsters, protagonists, companions' attack range, and projectiles. Got it. So, basically, we want to build ranged on her, which is weird that they start you out with the chest one, because we just don't want to have to worry about dodging, especially because this 15 HP that you see me with, which... By the way, you do scale HP by grabbing, well, not just HP. You scale HP and damage the higher your, hold on. Gain speed and attack speed. That's not bad. I think we buy both of these and just say we're happy doing business. I guess we reroll X1 because it's free. Oh, you motherfucker, dude. Do you know how bad I would have liked that one? Whatever, we'll get dodge and luck. But yeah, the more of the candies, I don't know if you've noticed them dropping. If not, don't worry, you're probably not alone in that. They give you permanent stats on your character, which just means the longer this challenge takes me to complete, the easier it gets by the end. So I'd rather complete it while it's still somewhat impressive, as opposed to just having all of my characters being giga broken and every run is completely winnable no matter what. Granted, I don't know how much the health actually does change. It is those candies, so why do you pick them up? Well, you gonna put a shiny thing in front of me and expect me not to grab it? I don't think I want either of these, and I don't want to use my money on re-rolling here when it's this early in the game, especially when we need stuff like him and the income one. Unfortunately, we can't buy both. I'd rather have him right now and then roll this, because we already have some crit rate. Then it lets us buy this, which equalizes our income, because he gives us plus 20 income, and so because of it, we are now neutral on income. Any money we get is actually ours to take home. You hear me, government? You hear me, taxes? Here, I think what you do is take a damage on purpose. Taking 2 was not on purpose. Enemies spawned on top of me. Well, that part sucks. It does give us a lot of money to play with. In fact, I think that the meta strat with her is take hits intentionally early, such that you may then outscale anything else for the rest of the game and never have to worry about your monetary income. Because we're already up to $400 here, which is really good. crit up, damage down, bullets pierce. Also very good. Now, the more TV heads we get, the better I feel. Protagonist health -5. That's a death sentence on this person. By the way, I know it says health does not change otherwise. They half mean that, and they half don't. Your health absolutely can change otherwise if you take something that's minus health. But it's taking stuff that's plus health, yeah, it does ignore it. We're looking for damage, exactly like the blow dryer. We're looking for... We'll take this just because it makes it harder to hit me. Then, upon buying a drink, +1 HP does nothing, because as I've previously stated, the other things don't affect it. That's immaculate to get, and then we can also buy attack speed off of every single drink, and do one more reroll, getting another hairdryer. That gives us positive in the damage, positive in all of our stats. He upgraded to having the squid with extra shots sucks, because he can't hit his normal targets. And if you're wondering why that's so bad, the TV head companion actually has a special little passive, which is every time he crits, you can gain gold. Now, I'm sure you might have been able to imagine, in a game where buying items is king, gaining extra gold for free is a very, very strong effect. So him rolling a bad weapon really, really is actually noticeably neutral. Here we do have -6% damage. It will put us back to negative damage, but I think it's worthwhile for the other stuff we get with it. Attack range down when protagonist fire. I don't think we can take the attack range down. They really want me to have... I just don't think I care. Probably should have bought the quill there. Speed down, health recovery up. Chest companions gain attack speed whenever we open a chest. I think that is very worthwhile because we are opening a lot of chests. Almost took the clock out of instinct. Clock on this character is another way of saying, hey, I really just want to die. Melee damage and crit rate still very good because our crit rate isn't capped. The closer we get to capping it, the better. Our damage is pretty low. I'm gonna make that somebody else's problem and act like that doesn't matter. I think it's just the easiest way to go about it. Now we just want to keep kicking him, because the more shots we have shooting in random directions, the more he crits, the more he crits, the more our money goes up. The more our money goes up, well, I'm sure I don't need to tell you why that one's pretty good. You've been to a mall before. Okay, we will take a hit there. It's fine. We still have 11 hits to play around with and a lot of waves to go. Well, we're halfway there right now. If Bon Jovi's to be believed, that might mean we could be living on a prayer sometime soon. We might even need to take somebody's hand and make it, I swear. Okay, very good run there. Get another egg off the ground. Look for anything really good here. Recover 10 health whenever you open a chest. Yeah, that's the equivalent of nothing for us. We do have something here. This is really good. Free stats and scaling every time a round starts. Then we can buy this to have even more drinks spawn. In addition, we get even more scaling from those drinks spawning. Now our shots will be ricocheting harder, taking their aim, fire away, fire away. Fuse him up, because then our income's even stronger. We're up to 85 on the income, so we can really just start going absolutely hog wild with companions. We don't even have to think anymore because our income will never be in the negative because of it. You might have the argument, and I'm not even going to say you're wrong if this is your argument, that we should save our money because of the fact that we shouldn't buy more companions because our income's so good. Therefore, we get more money from it. Now here, I'm looking at taking a hit. 2 hits sucks. 2 really sucks there. 1 hit I didn't want to take, but I was getting very overwhelmed, which to me means I probably need more attack speed, maybe bullets bouncing. I need more something. Protagonist does not attack. I don't think we can realistically do, and then I think we just move on. This is what we're kind of looking for. It is melee damage down, but the rest of it's very good. Honestly, you want to know it'd be really nice to get right about now? Is just some more attack speed. Not attack speed, sorry, damage in general. This is really good because we're trying not to get hit at all anyways. And then we buy both of these, giving us extra treasure find for this one and another ally, both of which very strong. And our damage is finally back to the positive. So then we just want to keep opening these chests because it gives all of our allies more attack speed. And as we've been over, the more attack speed we have, the less we have to think because they just take care of everything for me. It's beautiful. I've done my investments and now I just get to sit back and collect. Now I understand everybody on r/Wall Street bets. Yeah, because holy shit, in terms of damage, we're going crazy. And so long as I never get hit, our damage stays this crazy. Because one of the items I bought, just to explain the mythology behind it for anybody who is confused. The item makes it so you have an insane stat bonus for the wave, but that stat bonus goes away when you get hit. As we've seen, I don't get hit. Not bragging, just like that's kind of how the character works, is if I get hit, I'm dying anyways. This is really good for us right now. We buy this one. Yes, it's minus melee damage, but when we buy this, you'll start to see why it's really good still. Speed down, health recovery up, collision damage minus crit rate. All right, none of those are good. All of these are insane. Really good options to get there. Damage minus 5%. Our additional damage is up so high. What is our attack speed currently at? With that in mind, we buy this one because we don't really care about our collision damage. You buy Peace Water every time it shows up. You're a simple man. You see it, you buy it. Same with that one. Then we will also get our size down. I'm not trying to maug anybody with my massive size here. Get more enemy spawning. You might say it's not a great idea on a character like this. I can see where that would be probably a correct idea. I think that we are ahead enough that it doesn't matter, especially with how much we'll be able to ricochet shots here. It's just a really good run. I think that the Card Queen is very strong. I think she's one of the strongest characters. However, she's got a little bit of a skill floor because it's also very easy to instantly die on her, which obviously a character feels weaker if they're 6 feet under. Don't believe me? Insert your favorite anime character who died here. There's a couple to choose from, and I was thinking of naming some, but then I realized not everybody knows every single death that's ever happened, so it's probably not my place to spoil them for you at random. Income minus 10, every damage gives us more income. That's fine because it's plus 13 minus 10. I didn't say good, I said it's fine. We gain damage based off every coin we have while in combat. That was really good. Then we will also get more attack speed on all of our guys whenever we open something. Minusing more melee damage kind of sucks for our melee guys, but they're not our carries anymore. So melee helps you early game. Then the men come online. You're goddamn right, the men come online. We'll buy both of these. Dude, it's also fucked up. There's a game that I've been looking at getting. Do you know how much it hurts me psychically to say that, yeah, man, the new Sword Art Online game looks really cool? I wish that it didn't, because it's fucking Sword Art Online. We can all agree Sword Art's plot sucks. Yeah, that's fine. That doesn't mean the new game doesn't look hype as hell because it lets you do online raid battles with everybody else, which is probably the #1 thing I love in anime games, is being able to see other people, play with other people, have a little sense of camaraderie. Or even camaraderie, but that's mainly when it's a Gooner game. Oh, you mean like Zenless? Listen here, buddy. Who do you think you are? Coming in here demanding things like that. Yeah, by the way, quick commentary on the run. It's strong. Okay, anyways, back to, like, look at, I don't even remember the name of it. I believe its release date is technically tomorrow, but other people are doing early access of it right now, because if you buy the, you know how games are now. You buy the highest edition, they give you something better. Buying this early should go crazy for us. Protagonist health minus 5, I can't in good conscious take. I can take golden fuel in any conscious. And then I can also buy that just to offset the golden fuel. Peace Water you buy every time it shows up. Armor down, doesn't matter for us. Range damage we absolutely take. I already hit X on that one. We gotta wait a little bit because I think it's going through all the stats and calculating. It's not going through all the stats and calculating. I just wanted to make sure. Another Peace Water. We're gonna be, yeah, we're at 175% crit rate. I think there's a good chance we're critting. We'll just buy another Peace Water, why not? You know, when in Rome. Sure, we'll buy another one of these, why not? Okay, dodge and luck. Well, hold on. What's our attack speed at? What if I buy this? Still at 90. Awesome. Yeah, we should just be able to snipe down from the entire map. We might take a hit on this one just because there's a lot more shots on the final wave than on other ones. Oh my god, our pickup range is disgusting. What isn't disgusting about this run? Truth be told, there is one thing. I could have fused my guys to get a higher score. Then my score would have carried itself going forward. That's true. I probably could have done that. But overall, I still think that this feels really nice. Holy shit, look at the waves we're sending out, man. I don't know if our allies have an attack speed cap. If they do, they've definitely hit it ages ago because I don't even see them getting plus attack speed when I pick up a chest. But that could also be the Tranquility or whatever water that's doing it, probably. Also, dude, look how... Let me see our damage percent right now. Yeah, we're at 335% damage. That's pretty good. As it turns out, yeah, this is a pretty nice run. if you need wins and you're good at dodging, just play the card queen, man. Holy shit, what a character that one is. What an absolute character. That is a streak of 1. I can move over here and we can, in good conscience, actually cross 1 off. Look at that. Why you do it in so many lines? I just want to make sure people can tell. All right, so there's 1 done. So, again, everything has been shifted by 1 if it's past the card queen. If that makes sense to you. I'm hoping it does, because I view you as an adult. However, I understand if that's not the case for you. Was 18? Yeah, 18 was the right one. Okay. So again, 21's a reroll because that's not how we're counting it. Makes it easier for me. Ooh. 9, huh? 9 is an interesting one. This character will either crush the entire game and it won't even be close, or we die on wave 1 and get buried asunder. Who is 9? 9 is Baggy. Which is... Hold on. If I switch scenes too much, I have to resync up my fucking... I have to resync up my audio. Sorry about that. I don't even know if it was very noticeable for you guys, but for me, it definitely was. Let me also clean up this scene a bit. You guys can't even see what I'm doing right now. Just trust me, it's running so much better. Almost deleted my rat. That's how you know it's really going well. Hey, I've got the one hand that can point. Here is Baggy. Hey, we'll get rid of that one too. Oh, that's Derp's art. I mean, I probably don't need it as a scene, but I do still have it saved on my computer, as you can tell, because she made me feel all warm and fuzzly on the inside. Dude, it's so sick that I'm getting my own, I'm getting drops for playing this. I literally just wanted to do this. Now I'm going to have to link my Genshin, sorry, Zenless account. Miles different. So, Baggy, how does he work? What's his deal? This is my maximum movement speed. Now, don't see this and think that that means it's really bad. It is very bad. However, there's an item in the game that gives you armor based off how slow you are. If you can't tell, we're at negative 90 speed. It's really strong on Baggy, but we have to live to the point at which we can get it first. So until then, what are we looking for? We're looking for this. He is an econ warrior. He is God's bravest warrior for this one. Now, our attack speed, I really don't want to go in the negative, but I do want the damage. Because look at this, ready? Every time we reroll, we get 3 coins. So we reroll again, and then we can shop one final time if we don't like either of these. I think I like both of them though. Scaling our crit or our melee damage because he's melee, and giving ourselves crit. We can roll for free one more time though and see what we got. Health and income down. We need health as a buffer, much as I wish we didn't have to tank our income that hard. I know income is the way to victory eventually. We need the short-term payoff of HP before we can worry about any long-term stuff. I don't know how that enemy got on top of me. I'm not gonna lie. I in my eyes, I didn't even see him spawn in. He could have possibly just materialized in, for all I know. Now, what else are we looking for? I'm happy you asked. We're looking for the oven mitts, the heart oven mitts. Okay, those were about to be a lot of shots directly to the cranium. The heart oven mitts make it so each time we pick up a coin, we have a chance to heal. We pick up a lot of coins. Ooh, Glorp Glorpin is a pretty good one to get. Let's pick up Glorp. Let's get a little bit of health recovery, and then let's roll. And then let's roll. That would have been a really good one to get. Insanely good. Bullet bounce, and we lose a little bit of damage. Very strong. And then what's this other one? Damage up, attack speed down. We'll drop a little bit more attack speed. Now, here is wave 3, and we went to wave 3 without finding neck brace. How do I think it's gonna go? I think you see this number over here that says current streak 1. That shit's about to hit 0. Let's see what we got.
They're here.
It's very much up to my one melee warrior. So it's a great thing he's decided to run to any other part of the world. Fuck, this is not great. Yikes! Okay, we're able to hit him away. But we don't have much health regen. At all. Yeah. Yeah, without getting any armor early, it's brutal. He's such a feast or famine character, and unfortunately, we had the makings of looking okay for feasting, but we just unfortunately hit famine instead. That's kind of how the game goes. Let me undo my 1 X'd off. Really happy I got that 1 victory on Card Queen. And now let's see what's next. I thought, no, don't see this and think that I'm horrible at the game. I'm pretty okay. It is just far more brutal than Brotato is. We got 7. 7 is, hey, you guys have seen Card Queen, and we agreed Card Queen, she's one of the best to ever do it. So what if I posed you the Card King instead? So, does not attack, protagonist damage, attack speed, collision damage, crit rate, and projectile count applies to all companions. Store sells level 2 companions directly. So what are we looking for with him? Well, for one, they start you with Carrot, which is nice because that's plus HP. But more than that, there's actually something better. We want to get 3 Morningstar characters because Morningstar gives your protagonist exclusively plus 30% damage. If you can do the math, baby, that means all of ours are getting plus 30% because they get applied our buff, which makes it very strong. Ooh, that sucks. Ooh, that sucks that we missed the egg there. Well, there's the protagonist Morningstar that I was hoping for. Awesome. Health up, health recovery down, no. Collision speed, no. Wish I had you. I wish I was you so much. Bullet Pierce plus 3 and crit does not cut it here, unfortunately. Dodge and luck is okay, but it doesn't affect our other guys, so I'm not huge on it. Protagonist armor plus and luck down. I think we're cool with taking. I kind of want to take this little guy just because I think he's so cute, but I don't think he helps our game plan too much. We're still going to get him anyways because he just seems like a great time to have with us. And then we're going to buy this one, which might seem controversial because wasn't the entire point of what I just bought before to get me armor? Yes, but now we have income instead of armor, which means we get more money, which matters a lot on this character for the reason of, did you see my companion costing 90? If not, rewind the tape. Well, I don't think Twitch lets you do that, but imagine you could rewind the tape for a moment. Also, that's technically Zenless related. Yeah, he made a TV reference, me playing Persona 4. Holy shit, it's Zenless Zone 0. Wait, we're hopping in the TV. All right, we're good, we're good. So, this is who we're looking for, because this will be 3 points towards protagonist, which means we already have protagonist up. Now we can pick this up if we want, but it would be melee damage down, and we don't have anybody who even works off of that. We're gonna minus our speed to minus the enemy speed to give us damage. It's a content, that one's a personal preference. Not everybody's a huge fan of it. Also, weapon on our, is that Prince or Princess? Princess. Weapon on our princess. I don't know. Look, man, princes can look beautiful too, okay? Weapon that we rolled on that one, yeah, you saw the damage there. It's a very strong weapon. It's a very good roll for him. Her. Sorry. I don't know why I think it's the prince so hard. I think I just want it to be the prince. I can want the prince to wear a little dress from time to time, okay? It's only fair. He's probably tired from leading the country. So he's, well, I guess, I don't really know what a prince does aside from sit in Buckingham Palace and spit on poor people. So... take that one with a grain of salt. Hopefully we get a, yes, we do get a shop here. Fucking cost 3. Son of a bitch. Very tempted to get this one. With our health recovery not existing, we can't afford it yet. Now paying 12 health for it, on the other hand, we do have the stones for. And now they are fused together. Now it's actually riding. This is attack speed that applies to our allies also, because any of our stats apply to our allies. Damage up, producing a heart and luck. We can afford it, but I'm not happy about it. It's okay though. Then this will drop that attack speed we just got a little bit. We can't afford to go negative armor when our health is so low. We can afford to get a little bit more dodge and luck. Now you might say luck's not doing anything for us right now. You wouldn't be entirely wrong, but you wouldn't be entirely right either. Because luck is an important stat to scale in the background for 2 reasons. 1, it actually makes shops better. It is what determines the quality of rolls you get in your shop. Now you might say, I know this, I've played a lot. Well, look man, the lecture's not for you then, okay? You don't gotta be young Sheldon showing up hitting them with, teacher, we all learned this in 3rd grade. And then, you know, comedically one of them goes, aren't you in like 3rd grade? Then we all have a laugh track and then George dies and everyone... I've never seen young Sheldon, by the way. Okay. Immediately we will refuse these guys probably. What else we got? Speed down. No, we don't like that one. Melee up. Ranged. Who we got that's ranged? That's what I thought. I actually think we take this one and keep our speed a little bit more positive because it's not like we have neck brace right now. Another one of them feels a little bit too ambitious. But yeah, so luck does affect the rarity of items that appear in your shop. And also, the other reason why I will always recommend background scaling luck is there is an item in the game called Strawberry. I don't really have good crit rate anyways, so why not? That item, attack speed's negative now, shouldn't have taken that one, converts your HP, converts your luck directly to HP. Every 1 point of luck equals 1 point of HP. So me background scaling, I'm currently at 34 luck. That means it's a plus 34 HP currently, and that's the floor to it. I mean, technically it's not the floor because there are luck down items, but once you have it, you would never take a luck down item lest you're completely fine anyways. So if you've ever wondered how you see people with 3,000 plus HP or something like that, it's likely because of Strawberry, because then Strawberry scaling makes each luck worth 2 HP, and you can kind of see how it gets out of hand from there. Also, Card King, a relaxing, jovial lad to play, because as it turns out, having nothing but tier 2s makes you a pretty strong character. I know nobody would have thought that one through, but it's true. Every % damage gives us income. That's entirely worthwhile, and then we're gonna move on. Combining the two was tempting. I will give it that, but not enough. We will get this because it is another Iron Swordsman to scale our Iron Swordsman, and that is kind of the side theme of our build. We'll buy it, but we're probably only able to buy 1 drink off of it. Hold on. Hold on. Shit. We'll buy this one. I can't keep minusing our attack speed. They will start to move in slow motion. It will look like we're having a fight at the retirement home. So I'm trying to avoid it looking like a brawl between the geezers. The geriatrics going crazy. By the way, his weapon here, this Adventure Time looking Finn sword. Well, it's actually more like a fusion of Finn and Jake's sword. Look it up if you don't remember what Jake's sword looks like. I understand he used it vastly little amounts compared to the other weapons, but like if you could stretch into anything, you'd do it too. It's kind of like how Mrs. Incredible chooses to look like that because she's stretching. Which no one can fault her for it. Also, I guess technically Luffy looks the way he does because of that also. But yeah, that weapon is very slow to attack, but very strong when it connects. So it's pretty good to have overall. We will keep minusing our size. He would be ranged, and I don't really feel like inviting ranged in. What was this one? Health recovery +5. I think we do it because we've had really bad luck with our other stuff. Then we also get speed and melee damage at the cost of nothing. In addition, that's really good, especially because we're about to make it scale even harder. Now we have attack speed off of everything we buy going forward. As long as we, oh, the last one was the boss wave. Wow, holy shit, I didn't even recognize. I was about to say, as long as we lived through this boss wave, because I thought we were going into wave 6, his ass got plowed. Me next, though. That's crazy, actually. That's really good damage. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good then. Why'd you walk directly into those shots that were lingering on the ground? I'm happy you asked. I said I was feeling good, not that I was playing well. Learning the difference betwixt the two may well save your life, okay? Now, we do get a ton of chests because our chest detection is crazy. Zenless players like to think their chest detection is crazy. They're like, look at Caesars, you fools. There's other treasures out there. So what do we have up here? Another princess is kind of not great for us. We'll roll once and see. Damn, 580. I didn't realize he was in such high demand. We will minus our luck here. I know that I said, why would you ever minus your luck? Do as I say, not as I do. Thank you. Amazing. We've been looking for this the entire time. We can roll one more time. We can roll one more time. We can take that one because it's only minus 1 HP, and then we can buy this one, and then we're completely fine. Yeah, we should be really strong. I say as though the last runs, we haven't just been completely dumpstering everything. I know, but still. Yeah, he's so easy to get very good scores on. Also, it's one of the rare times where I've actually decided to mount up some of my units. I never really play around mounts unless I am Percival, because Percival gives such a big buff to mounts. It's kind of the only way he can play. In my opinion, he should start with a mount instead of the witch. I understand thematically the black cat is starting with the witch. However, it also makes him feel insanely weak. In fact, in my opinion, I think he is the weakest character in the game. But that can be up to personal opinion, because his entire win con is luck-based, which I understand it's a gacha game, so that should make him the strongest character in the game. That's not the case. Getting hit 4 times in a row and saying, fuck this game, that's always right? Armor up. We need more armor because it gives us effective HP. We need more of that. Ooh, order, sequence. Buy this so we get more. We can't afford a damage up. Great sequencing. Unfortunately, as I've just learned, despite looking like a drink and coming in a can, gotta rephrase that. Gotta rephrase that one. Do not say despite coming in a can. All right. Sorry. It's gonna be a whole My Little Pony incident all over again. I'm gonna get the jar. But despite looking like a drink, it does not count for your drink scaling buffs. I've always known it doesn't scale with itself, but I had assumed that was because you had first picked it up. I didn't realize that buying a subsequent one still wouldn't scale it with itself. I thought that once you got the subsequent one, it would be like, all right, you've done your due diligence. Good job. Dude, I did see, speaking of roguelike stuff, right? Because this game basically is a roguelike. I understand it's more a bullet hell / bullet heaven more than bullet hell, but you get the idea. We have 30,000 names for the exact same genre, and they'll never be clarified to each other. Today marks the early access launch of the sequel of one of my favorite roguelikes of all time. What game is that? Wizard of Legend 2 has just hit early access. Will I be playing it on stream? I'm happy you asked. No. That's all. I'm just not. I wish that I was, but tempting, tantalizing. Damage minus 20 is brutal, but that price reduction is crazy. Our HP does go down here. That's fine, because our HP goes up whenever we buy one of these. We can't afford that. We'll pick it up. I don't know if that will cause our allies' shots to fracture, mainly because I don't know how it would work with that. But yeah, the main reason I'm not going to be picking it up is just like, it feels as though it's a slap in the face to me for being a huge fan of the original, because the art style is completely different, but that doesn't necessarily mean bad, right? I think the art style is really nice. However, it, to me, feels like they looked at Hades and said, oh, Hades is really popular and our game wasn't as popular. Let's try and make our own kind of version of Hades with the system that we already have, which I don't like. If I wanted to play Hades, I can still launch it up. It hasn't left at all. So I don't understand why you'd try to go after, especially because Hades is also having its second game release. So you're kind of striking while the iron's cold. I mean, Hades is in early access for Hades 2. How'd that game do? Look, I think that the early access model kind of killed a lot of people's hype and or enjoyment for the game, and I'll stand by that. Because I have not heard almost anything on it aside from the first week it was in early access, and then nobody has said anything since. I don't think with a title as anticipated as what they had, they should have at all gone for the early access release. By the way, great work by the princess out there. Absolutely carried us. Not 0-1, just 1. Thank you. All right. Oh, wait, hold on. Important. I forgot that we're able to do this. The king is dead. Regicide. That does feel pretty good. That does feel pretty good. Open these. Why did I pull back up my chats? They're just going to disappear again anyways. Why do I even bother? Everybody in my life's just going to leave me anyways. So what we got on the spin this time? So, keeping in mind, it is now 1 to 20. So anything that's past 7, we would have to change. We would have to subtract 1 from to find. But it doesn't matter because we got 6. 6 is a character who I won on my first time playing them, which means also I don't have many candies on them because I just won. And I plan to do that again. So, damage minus 80%, collision damage minus 100, knockback plus 100, protagonist, treasure detection plus 30. When combat starts, every robot gives plus 5 income. If you're wondering, by the way, income. Now that we've made the easy joke, we can move on. If you're wondering why I think this character is so easy, and I could eat my words and die, don't worry. I fully realize the comedy I'm about to walk into. It's because the robots are arguably the strongest bond in the game, as they're all about econ anyways. Now, starting with our damage as low as it is does kind of hurt, but still. It's tempting, but we should roll looking for a robot. We should absolutely buy that hat because now we are safe, and then get our damage up at the cost of a little bit of attack speed. Hey, handsome, you're not so bad looking yourself. Probably. I mean, I can't see you. Until I set up my cameras across the entire United States of America, I won't be able or I guess the world, because I forget that people are able to watch from anywhere. I don't know why in my mind everybody is a US citizen until proven otherwise, and they better hope they have the proof. Oh yeah, prove it. What's your favorite flavor of Cheetos? Oh, it's not Flaming Hot with the artificial red that will probably kill me within 3 years. He's not American, because they probably don't have the red chemicals the same way. That's true, by the way. I don't think that other countries allow the chemicals that we allow in Cheetos. Don't know why that is. I mean, they're tasty. The red 40 gives it flavor. All right, get this going. Unfortunately, not looking great right now because we haven't got any more ranged robots early or any subsequently really good damage upgrades. I need the robot just to keep shooting. I wish he wouldn't keep chasing me like this. I get why he is, but brother, do your job and hit them. All I need you to do is crit and make me money. All right, dodge here. Good. Yeah, our collision damage sucks, so it really is all on our robot. I don't know what I had happen the first time because I thought this character was so easy, but now every single enemy I'm looking at is a new boss. Okay. This will change things. Because now, oh, I should be buying the other one because it gives attack speed to all other robots. Whatever. We just stand here, let them take care of stuff. I don't like flaming hots. I like the normal puffed ones. I do too, but only because they let me suction around them and suck all the air out of them. It's the closest I'll ever be to being a real vampire, probably. I mean, I guess you can always go to the Red Cross and raid the blood bags, but that's considered frowned upon and not helping those who are in desperate need of blood transfusion. Okay, why'd you leave it out for me then, dumbass? Don't you think that maybe you should take a little bit of accountability for leaving it out? In terms of our econ, we are doing really nice. Getting armor down would be a horrible idea here. In fact, all of those are horrible ideas here. Roll once. This is a very good one to get because now money equals healing. Now money equals healing x2. Now we can give +4 attack speed to everything. Dodge and luck is an interesting concept, but not one we'll be going with. Now we can also scale HP better. It's looking pretty good. Vacuum rat. Brother, just count that. Come at the... Sorry, I don't know why. Okay, sorry. It's brain rot. What do you want me to do? It's one of the funniest words of all time, so of course I have to say it. Also, it's just kind of like filler. That was not good. That was bad play. That was very bad placement. Oh, whoa! 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 That was a little bit of a glitch, but we got to roll with the punches there. I don't know if you noticed, I headbutted him, and it did absolutely nothing to help me. It's a good way to get our current streak back to 0 so we can restart. I just really like playing from 0. Oh, hold on. Let me also... uncheck off the gun, by which I mean the card king, but you know, Chekhov's gun is a literary tool. So what are we gonna do if we get Periwinkle when I don't have him unlocked? It's a great question. It's one that I'm hoping just won't come up. 10. If I'm, oh wait, 9. Oh, okay. 9 is, if I'm not wrong, Baggy, and we've done Baggy before. Again, it's a good one to get out of the way early because Baggy's such a feast or famine character. Of course, come as a filler. That's true. You know what? I should have expected this. But you know, there is something about the puffed up Cheetos that it does create a magical experience with yourself when you just close your mouth around one and suck in and dry out all the air that's within them. It turns them into the most condensed particle. Like you're eerily close to creating a black hole with it, but the black hole kind of goes crazy. So here we will try and get a couple dodge procs off of these weak enemies because dodge equals us getting better stats. Now here we do have companion knockback and attack speed up, but that's not for either companion we own. This is each caveman or robot. As much as I said that they're both very good, they're not what we're looking for. I don't have the money to try and reroll here, much to my own chagrin. We will get +5 treasure detection. We will also get +15 health because we're gonna need it. And oh, that hurts. Ooh, this is one of the best items in the game also. Perfume is so good because it also gives very good synergy to the silent alarm, which is every time or every second you take damage. In addition, you get a ton of stats for picking up the item because they're like, oh, it's such a big downside. Well, then you turn it into the most major upside in the entire game. But that's, you probably don't need me to tell you that. I'm sure you're smart enough to figure out when getting hit, get a lot of stats is very good with thing that says get hit every second. Okay, okay. We're able to get some money. Good. I was worried we wouldn't be able to get too much there. But we're still not looking great. In fact, we could really use the one... Son of a bitch, they're not going to give it to me, huh? Thought I pressed X? Hold on. I'm scared to ever hit it too quick because sometimes if you menu through too fast, they have no clue what's going on. We buy him roll once. It only gets us net $1, but that's still okay for now. Then we get our attack speed up, which also gives us more HP overall. Don't know why my HP is now 17. I thought it was 18 before. Did I take an HP down item? No. Huh. Strange. What's my collision at? Collision is at -2. I think that's fine though, because like, that's not really our prerogative here. Well, it could be if we get the one mount. I didn't think about the mount possibility at all. Our treasure find dealing damage is feeling okay. All right, we did happen to get hit there, unlucky. If you're wondering, I was walking in on purpose to try and see if I could maybe get more treasure find up, because every time we dodge with this character, we do get treasure find. But that being their greatest strength is also their #1 weakness because of the fact that, hey, we need to dodge to get our effects. That's not good. Size down, luck up is great, and then we will roll one more time, one final time. As I figured, we wouldn't have any money for anything, but it does scale his damage percent, so it's definitely still worthwhile, because now he can still be our GOAT. Well, you know, somewhat. I don't think there's anywhere to check how much damage percentage he has gained. I think you can kind of tell just from the writing's on the wall already, and it's so early into the run. That's just more of a sign of how I think Percival functions, which is to say not very well. We should have more chests somewhere. I've done nothing but go treasure find. Hello? 3 chests the entire run? Dude, all I've been building is treasure find. He's very worthwhile. He essentially pays for himself here. Because now we purchase him. We probably purchase size down, luck up. And then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that gives us enough to buy another luck upgrade. Look how small we are. We're so unassuming. You wouldn't even know that I lie on my tax returns when I'm this tiny. You'd be like, oh, he's just a little guy. Little do you know he's a little guy committing tax evasion who's wanted for Guantanamo Bay. That's crazy. I actually don't. Is Guantanamo Bay still used? I've never been there personally. Shocking, I know. I recognize you probably all. Damn. Twice in a row with 45% dodge? I mean, statistically, it's actually not that on. You motherfuckers. Holy shit, that was a bad spawn for us. That was a really bad spawn. That could have very well been the death there. Would I have been too upset about it? No. Melee damage up, range down. I don't think we can take any of that. Dude, stop it. This is the best one we've got. We'll take it. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. Oh, those are so good. I'm gonna be fucking sick. I can't buy any of them. I can't. Well, okay, I can buy one, but what we really need, honestly, is we just need him. Because he does more damage since he is a companion who's a mount. And that's kind of Percival's the whole thing he does is mounts deal more damage. But damn, oh, it kind of made me feel sick to have to pass up those double incomes. Oh man, now the game's gonna be like, oh, he doesn't care about econ. Cool, just don't give him any. No, we're floundering, man. We're floundering and we're so far behind. My only saving grace is that my treasure find is decent and also that I have okay dodge stat. I mean, it's nothing special compared to what you can get. Very risky to go for that there, by the way. Probably should not have, yet here we are. Okay, okay. Another chest? Fuck, man. I don't know if we have do we have the one where every chest we're getting stats? I don't think so. Okay, you shoot a bullet whenever the protagonist attacks, but also give 8 dodge and a lot of good stats. For every 2 melee damage, the protagonist gets 1 collision damage. It's not really worthwhile right now, seeing as it would be, I don't like you. I don't like you for giving me this every single time when I'm not able to afford it. Yes, it's my own fault. Yes, I could have played econ better, but That's in the past now, okay? Let's not judge the first, let's not judge this wave by the first 7. I think that would be short-sighted and foolish, truly. Okay, just make sure I keep moving all right. He is dealing 50 damage per second whenever he's on top of an enemy. He is still our absolute carry. We will run back, do a quick little double back here, then throw these guys to the side so we can have room to run up here. This character is kind of just about target selection and trying to stay alive. Also giving yourself ample opportunities to dodge weak enemies while avoiding all of the strong ones. Because you're fine if a weak enemy taps you, you are dead and buried, and the world will forget your name if a strong one hits you. See, like, this is where that one perfume would have been great if we had it for this one. It's not the case for here. What would a chest companion really accomplish for us here? Range companions damage plus 1% on each chest we open seems very, very worthwhile. Our armor is at -4. I don't remember taking any negative armor stuff. But, like, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at sacrifice. Plus 1 damage on all of our boys there. Love to see it. An extra +1. Little gift from me to them. What can I say? I really am a giver. 1 hit will decimate us. 1 hit will show just how frail of a man we are. Now, the one upside to the way this build is working compared to... Oh, okay. Fucking 0 upside. Dear Lord. Getting hit once caused us to nearly fucking combust. Collision damage down upon buying a drink +1 HP. I would, you know me, I love getting stuff like that. I don't think it's within the cards for us. I think it would be a bad idea. I just can't see it working out for us. Percival is dead. Percival's dead? Yep. I got hit twice. It is what it is. Sometimes you get hit 2 times total, so your character just has to die. I really do think that Sir Percival is the worst character in the game. So I'm happy that they're trying to give it to us first, because if we can get him out of the way, then we don't have much to worry about. But since we can't, it's been a little bit rough. Now, what do we have here? 15. 15 is a nice little break that can remind us that I am good at this game. Which seems to be which seems to be very hard to come by. So I'm really happy we've got Gulpy here. So Gulpy is the protagonist, and chest companions apply poisons to monsters hit, which deals 10% of the monster's health as damage per second. Monster's speed, protagonist speed, and companion speed plus 30%. Upon opening a chest, health plus 1, recover health equal to 50% of chest detection. So all you do, go your full treasure detection, and don't worry about damage at all, because your poison can take care of the damage. Because the poison is absurd. Extra bonus points if you end up buying universe coin, and then you don't have to worry even harder. See, now we've got more HP up. It's going great. Our treasure find is scaling. I think we just go crit dodge. When dodging, we have a chance to recover HP. Is it insane? I would say it's far from absurd, but it's okay. You are not a chest companion, so therefore I do not care about you. You give me range damage. I don't care about range damage. You are also not a chest companion, therefore I hate to break it to you. I do not care about you. We will get more dodge and luck. We will get more headphones, and then we'll be off to the races. Now, is it great chest detection right now? Where is, oh, there it is. Treasure detection is only 2. So I think many scholars would agree that is far from fantastic detection, but it's okay. We should still at least be getting 1 chest per, minimum 1 chest per floor. Then we just keep running around, making sure we kill those blue glowing guys to guarantee ourselves some extra drops. Okay. Good shit, good shit. You are a chest companion. You are absolutely welcome in. Then we get bullet bounce at the cost of damage. Oh no, just kidding. It's completely fine. We start buying for attack speed, even though this would have been a really nice one, because whenever we open a chest, we get companion damage. Then we would have just kept opening chests. Would have been pretty nice. It's fine. Make sure we poison him. Now I think we're good to just keep running. I think he poisons himself until he's dead, which he does. Wonderful. Absolutely heinous behavior. It's kind of why I said he's a... Look, I don't want to count my eggs before they hatch and whatnot, but Gulpy is very much just like a turn off your brain character. Arguably the strongest. I don't know. Card King is still really up there to me. Card Queen is too, but Card Queen does require good dodging. However, her ceiling for strength is still very high. So this is a tempting one, but we don't want to take it. Then what makes it tempting? If we full tank everything, we'd never have to worry again. Here we buy Outshop. Because damage does not matter. Our income is in the positive, vastly in the positive, which is really good. And now we have a bunch of chess companions who can just start spreading poison, killing everything for us. We don't have to worry anymore. We're finally at the point where we can offload all of our work. It's the best part of being a manager, is being able to order around the new hires to do anything. So now that we're a manager, it's amazing for us. We will move up here, get our health up. Don't really need to worry too much about HP because, again, every time we open a chest, we're scaling everything. So it's really nice. We will run through, pick up a kill there. Important to make sure you prioritize those teal guys, because that is what causes, if you're unaware, that's what causes a guaranteed egg drop. And egg drops are very strong. Attack range down, deal more to our range damage. Doesn't really matter. Protagonist doesn't attack, would suck here, so we're not going to be taking it. Damage up, attack speed down, because we still get attack speed up. Collision damage. Ooh, armor and treasure find is the kind of stuff we're looking for. Peace water when we don't have enough money for it. Next time, just spit in my face and call me worthless. Thank you. Just feel a little bit better. Treasure detection up, we need to buy. And that one's just health plus 30. I sleep. We really don't need that. This will take. It is another damage down. I know our additional damage percent looks really bad. Again, we have poison to make up for that. What we need is more armor, so I don't have to think anymore. What we're also going for, by the way, is just as many bounce or pierce effects as possible so that our bullets will pierce between multiple enemies and ensure poison just gets very well spread, much like your mother was last night. Haha, top. Okay, we're looking pretty good here. As long as I just keep pushing around our big guy, as long as I feel like a man when I push him around, I think that we're completely chilling here, because then we get way more income just for opening up all of those, or sorry, for him hitting crits. Our crit rate is only 25%, could be better. Treasure detection we take, we roll again because we can buy something else. Bullet size plus 25%, but that's only for protagonist bullets, so never mind. I was tempted. One final roll. We'll take that one. It's not blowing me away, but it's all right. Another damage down for percent. I think that that'll be fine though. Keep rolling, look for what we can get here. This is melee damage down. Melee damage doesn't really matter. It's not exactly the point of our build. And then we can get more crit rate. The more crit rate we get, by the way, I think we might be capped on dodge soon. Yeah, we're completely capped on dodge. All right, so he's now poisoned, i.e. no need to worry about him anymore. Slowly, the elements will take care of him, so I don't have to worry at all. Poor guy couldn't weather it. He forgot his windbreaker today. Unlucky. He didn't hear that there was a risk of rain. Thank you. Yes, yeah, no, I will be here all day. Much to everybody's chagrin. What a fun word chagrin is, by the way. Do I know if I'm using it right? Well, it would be much to your chagrin to know. I don't know. I have no... I'm pretty sure, but if you ask me for a definition, I'd be like, this fucking chagrin, man. We all know it. You know it. I know it. Why are we beating around the bush here? Brother, we're chagrinning. Buy this one, get our cracked phone so that we can keep doing that. Health plus 4 for every 8 monsters killed. Your permanent altar companions gain attack speed. It's an interesting proposition, but one that we are going to have to decline. Not want to decline, have to. Bullets pierce an additional target. Attack speed will be down from that pretty significantly, so I don't think we can afford it. And then we will take this one more time. Our luck is only 44. We've seen better, but whatever. It's fine for what it is. And then we just push this guy around. The more we push him, the more he crits all enemies. The more he crits all enemies, the more you can constantly see plus 2 coins appearing above me. Again, I just think he's the strongest character in the game. I mean, wouldn't I apply that to Gluppy also? Yes. There's a lot of strong things in this game. Unfortunately, we haven't seen the key show up, which sucks, because then we'd be scaling way more luck. Unless we have and I autopilot skipped it, because sometimes the minus damage is just way worse than the upside of getting more luck. Sometimes. It's very rare, but if you're already under and in the negatives for damage, it can be bad. Now, we do have to look out with our negative damage. Okay, never mind. We are positive 100. Or sorry, positive a lot. Only during a round, but still, I forgot that we had that one. So yeah, the more a round goes on, the better we feel. Damage minus does not matter for us. Dodge and luck, we'd love to see it. As long as you don't hit 100% damage down, your damage does not matter there. Yeah, we'll take it. And then we'll get him for more permanent altar stuff. Permanent altar is a very strong synergy to get, but I don't think we're going to get it in time, seeing as there are 2 waves remaining. Call me a pessimist, but I just don't see it happening. Now here we got to run around, get as many coins as we can, because once we start getting coins, our damage percentage will now be in the positives. Yeah. And now that we're in the positives for damage percent, we just steamroll the rest of the wave. It's kind of like we just got to scale a little bit first, but the scaling is completely due to my own greed and buying nothing but items that provide utility rather than damage. Because, like, if my poison can't handle it, was I even built for this world anyways? My finger is going to cramp up from how much I'm spamming one button. Hello? Hi. That's a pretty... any other words you'd like to add to the conversation? Or, like, just that one? Because if it's just that one, amen. Or dare I even say, men. Crit up, damage down, bullet pierce up. That should be the last one we really need of those. We don't need a second one of those. It feels worthwhile. Just that one. Well, as long as you got out everything that was on your mind. I would hate for you to ball it up on the inside. So, yeah. So we just keep kicking him into a corner. He shoots his shotgun 50,000 times. Scales us money. Now that our money has scaled, we're up to positive damage. Now that we're up to positive damage, the enemies don't stand a chance. Lather, rinse, and repeat. This shit is conditioner. Because look at this. God damn. All right. Our streak will be 1 again. Do I think that that'll lead us into another win? No, because in keeping with themes, right after we get a good one, we're going to get an absolute detritus one. It's just kind of the way it goes. All right. All right. 14, 13. Wait, what am I counting down? I was adding a 10 seconds to the actual timer up top. I think I saw 14 somewhere, and then in my brain, I assumed that the rest of it was just correlated to that. Buying greed here is actually a really bad idea because we only have 1 more wave. Protagonist does not attack is also a pretty bad idea. We will just get greed. I thought you said it was a bad idea. Well, it can be a bad idea, but can also be my only choice. There is actually nothing stopping those two. I think we do this. Sequencing was completely wrong there. We could have gotten everything for cheaper. So we will just go armor up, then damage up. This one, peace water, damage up. How have the rolls been? Pretty much we'll get a character like Gluppy, and then I'll say, okay, we're off to a really good start. And then I'll get Sir Percival, and I'll say, all right, time for us to restart. It's been that 2-3 times in a row. They really like me playing Percival, and I truly despise Percival. I think he is the worst character in the game. Now here, if I would have focused companions a bit earlier, we probably would have finally had the 15 companion unlock. Why don't you have it yet? I think I'm too stat-oriented, okay? I'm a gacha gamer. Of course, I like to min-max my stats. I thought that was because you played Potato. Yeah, but it works to, like, you gotta play the audience that you're in, okay? You wouldn't go to a country concert and talk about your private jet. You talk about your John Deere. Well, you wouldn't talk about your John Deere. They hate John Deere right now. But you talk about your big old tractor. You'd say, we can take a ride on my big green tractor. With perhaps some of... That song does have some of the best lyrical minds of all time, where they say, we can go slow or baby go faster. That shit goes crazy. It's kind of like God's plan saying, I feel bad, sometimes I don't. It's... Damn. Gulpy is too fast for me? Bro, I didn't even think that entire run. I ran into nothing but enemies that entire time. Hold on. I'm just counting something. Okay, that was 13 companions. Son of a bitch. It's never that easy. Whatever. Off the list. 1. He's gone. And he'll never be back until next time when he's back. Also, for being in the stream, enjoy your drops. I was about to say in Genshin Impact again. I'll learn one day the name of the game I'm playing. I'm sorry. Which is really sad because I'm like a decently high AR. So yet again, everything past 15 will be -1. And yeah. You get where we're going. So, 18, aka, hold on. I had a way of doing this. Okay, got it. Took me a second to think it through logistically how that one would work. Oh, I can update the streak to 1. So now, OMG, Genshin Impact dropped while watching Zenless Zone Zero. What can I say? I'm just that generous. So now, monsters receive 100% of protagonist collision damage every 3 seconds during combat. Every fist bond increases your damage. So, I have a really lame way I play this character. And we'll see if it works out again. It is very luck dependent, so if it doesn't work out, don't blame the character, blame the game. The way I like to play this character is go for negative 100 speed, stand perfectly still, and build nothing but collision damage, because the neck brace also gives you collision damage. So because of that, we're able to completely just stand still. We're not gonna buy the shark here, which might be a controversial pick. The reason is, we're looking later in the run to get the one that says your protagonist can't attack anyways. So it would be a little bit erroneous of me, I think we'd all agree, to buy something for no reason like that. Because it would just cause me to attack more for right now, sure, but then in the future when we can't attack anyways, it's a complete waste of gold when the early game gold is arguably what matters the most. So I'd rather start getting set up with something for a future rather than invest in what I have now. Think about what it is that I don't have. All good scholars would say. They say don't focus on the happiness and joy you currently have. Think about what you could gain sometime later. We're gonna roll here. We're gonna roll here for a second time. Oh, that's really good. That's so fucking huge. Oh, baby. And now all we want to do is get as many minus speeds as we can. I know you can give me a minus speed. I know in your heart you can give me a minus speed. Every 2 melee damage gives us a... Okay. So now we start going for melee damage. We need to minus our income, though, because if we don't live, what's the point? We are still unfortunately positive speed somehow. What gave me speed? Did I buy something for speed, or do we just start with speed? No. Hold on, let me reread this. Attack up. Monsters lose. Yeah. Oh, I got spiky Yoga Ball, not the neck brace. Yoga Ball is still very good, by the way. So, by the way, this is Universe Coin dealing that damage. If you are wondering why the Nightmare is just randomly dying, he is not actually just having a heart attack and keeling over. Universe Coin is putting in work. Much as it would be fucking awesome for him to just heal over randomly. Okay, let's try living. That's a neat trick. Was a neat trick, huh? Whew. Just had to shut up for a second. As it turns out, that makes it easier to play the game. Roll me here. We will combine these guys. Speed plus 20 melee damage up. I wish I could, but there's no way that we can feasibly. Armor plus 1 treasure detection. That's really nice. And I think that's what we go with. And then we hit one more roll. Dodge and luck. Or collision damage and minus speed. We get collision damage minus speed because enemies take damage equal to our collision damage every 3 seconds, in addition to us having Universe Coin. Our additional damage is actually in the positive, which is crazy because, like I said, we have Universe Coin. Him having the shark, by the way, shark is not very good, but he is funny. I mean, it's gonna feel really good for one reason and one reason alone. We have so much, or sorry, it's so early in the game to have a tier 2. I know King mains will be like, actually, Card King starts with 1. Yeah, man, well, trust fund ass Nepo, baby. Please tell me. Okay, good. We managed to pick that one up. This is what we're looking for. Plus 10 collision damage. Let me walk you through the combo, why this is so good, if you want to win on this guy. Protagonist collision damage plus 10. For every minus 1 speed, gain 1 armor. So we're already at 26 armor. This is where we start just stacking anything that's minus speed plus collision damage. And you can start to see, now we have plus 20 damage, minus 20 speed. We might be the slowest man on Earth.
They're here.
But we're also taking 79% less damage. So sure, they can hit me, but can they hurt me? No. I've opened it's posting rage bait. Yeah, everyone will see it and be like, how could you? You're not gonna be hurt. You're not harmed at all. See there? I got hit. No, I didn't. I'm just gonna keep walking at them. They can't hurt me. They can hurt the idea of me. There's one other thing we need, and it is the bonnet that gives us a lot of HP and a chance to absorb all coins on the field when we get hit. Because the one downside to playing this way, as I'm sure you are currently seeing, is, hey, how do you get all of your coins? You really don't. Dude, I've got the big shark caveman before. He's pretty good. I think this shark is not his ideal weapon, but it's not the worst. We definitely purchase him because he buffs our other fist companions in addition to giving us more collision. Not being able to buy a second neck brace. How's that make me feel? I'm going to cry myself to sleep later. I hope that answers your question. Now here we just gotta move away because universe coin does the work. Every couple seconds, we just keep taking him down and then we knock him away, taking 2 damage. Hey, I'll fall on my sword for that. Knock him away and then he should die to universe coin. Yeah. Universe coin goes crazy, especially, it doesn't go as crazy against the little mobs, that's true, but it still goes nuts for the sheer fact of our collision damage will then finish them off after they've taken the early damage. Knock him over here, and then we get a ton more coins. Hopefully a shop here for Devil Deal. Good. Can't really afford those now, can we? Roll me? Can't really afford those. Roll me? This is fantastic. Okay. So, to break you through it again, we just got 2 more spiky yoga balls. Plus 6 armor, plus 10 speed. Each 3 armor gives the protagonist plus 1 collision damage. So it does cut our armor because we've moved our speed up. Look how fast we are now. But the collision damage more than makes up for it. Why'd you minus your collision damage there? He doesn't know I'm an idiot. Some people. We will buy this, even though yet again, yes, we're minusing our collision damage ever so slightly. But buying drinks is something we have oft been doing. And because of that, I would like to get some more stats out of buying drinks. There's also no reason not to go dodge as a sub theme here, because there's the dodge luck drink that we can just buy, which is now also health up. So getting dodge, luck, and health for that price, it's simply too gold efficient. The only other thing we're really looking for right now is pickup range, and then we're off to the races. Until then, we can just kind of keep walking around and meandering at our own speed while everything just falls asunder for... Damn, man. Nice range. Holy shit. Who taught him that? He goes crazy right now. I'm going to say it's all because of our wrestler. If it wasn't for him, we probably wouldn't be... I actually don't even know what buffs he gives to the fist people. All I saw is he buffs boxers, and I think that's pretty fucking sick. All right. Clean wave. Absolutely, you buy another yoga ball. You see a yoga ball, you buy a yoga ball. It just gives us a lot more collision damage. Collision damage is our #1 win con. And the speed offsets itself instantly by giving us the other stuff in return. Sorry, which one was this? Oh, this plus range damage. We don't care. None of those are good. Get nothing but drinks for the rest of this run. So then we can speed plus melee damage, protagonist health down. We'll take it. I don't like my speed becoming positive. So then we'll make our speed more negative again. Protagonist treasure detection and health recovery. What's our health recovery at? It does make our health recovery into the positive. I think I'm okay with that. Melee damage, but we lose range. We don't have any range. And then we buy this one, roll 1 final time. Unfortunately, 2 broke, but we did get to window shop for a little bit, which felt pretty cool. We are only taking 55% less damage now, so we can bleed. We're no longer the god that we once were. But our companions should be a lot stronger, and we have HP regen. And the enemies should be taking more damage over time. So, allegedly, there's a lot going well. Wow, that was a really shit spawn of enemies, huh? Yeah, I'd agree. Okay. Move over here. Get our stats up. Get our money up and our funny up at the same time, if we're lucky. Okay, the more coins we're getting to drop here, the better we're looking, because coins equal health for us. Okay, it was a little bit risky for sure. I definitely didn't think it would feel that bad. He's probably worth just owning. And then also it's worth having these headphones for more dodge chance, and every time we dodge, we get better stats. Now this caveman doesn't go crazy, but he goes pretty hard. Okay, we're not dodging anything. Unfortunately, my dodge must be 0, 34%? I thought it was way higher. Wait a minute, my main source of dodge was the item I just bought. I didn't realize it was that bad. I wouldn't have bought it. It's fine. We just send these guys out and then we're fine. All right, now boys, get back here. Boys. All right, send them out again. Now have them return. The nice thing about them is they will always come home. We're looking okay for the run. A lot of it is dependent on us getting pretty lucky with our drops here. Run down, pick up some chests. We need more good minus speeds, because then we get our armor all the way back up. Unfortunately, we ended up getting you absolute so-and-so. Some people. This is health and armor. We'll buy him for the health and armor. You are melee damage and speed. I really don't want any more speed, though. I just don't see myself having a further use for it. We will buy another one of you. What was that new one he just gave us? Shoe, plus 20 speed. You motherfucker. He knows precisely what I'm trying to do here. Minus armor. I'd rather not. I'd rather have this, though. On the bright side, why is my armor so bad? What happened to my armor? Did I buy something that got rid of all of my armor? Because each speed takes away armor for negative. Okay, we lose because I threw by getting shoe as a synergy. I didn't know it would work that way. Whoops. Okay, so definitely I fucked up on that one, I would say. It's not necessarily over yet. But I don't love my odds either. Yeah. That was a throw of monumental proportions. I kind of didn't, I mean, okay, if I knew what Shu did, I wouldn't have thrown there. But unfortunately, I had no clue what Shu did, and I threw the entire run because of it. That sucked. That was a really stupid way to lose a completely one run. But, like, it's the little interactions like that that change everything. Hold on, I've been informed of the fact that I have fresh cookies waiting for me. I'm going to go grab a singular cookie, and then I'll be back. I'll probably also grab a beverage of some kind so that I can ease my still beating throat. That's not a great way to say it. Hold on. I'll just put it on this one so that we can roll when I get back. And I'm not messing around this time. We're gonna win. We have to. Let me actually close my door. What the fuck? Did it double roll? Why was it so loud? Or did I accidentally click on an ad? 20. 20 is an interesting one for us to roll. For one main reason that you're about to see. I've never played this character. Do I know what they do? We're about to read it together. Let me just crack open this drink real quick and glug it down. Drown myself in sorrows. Hold on. All right. I wonder if it picked up my that I did. It was very comedic. Oh, this is Cyborg. That's right. Current streak is actually 0. Let me update that. That's really sad. We've had a couple good 1 streaks. That was gonna be our first 2 if I didn't throw with neck brace.
They're here.
So, I think we're good. So they start with a lot of range damage, but then it gets converted into melee damage. So you're looking for people who scale off of both. And I think that's the reason they give you this fire guy to start with, because you probably want princes and princesses because they scale with each other. We'll also get him just chilling. But yeah, since they scale off of each other so well, you should be fine. Also, us starting... Hold on, I have to do the deactivate, reactivate thing. I really thought I fixed it. Sorry. I'm sorry, okay? Not everybody's perfect. I gotta work it. Hannah Montana said that for a reason, probably. So, we only have the +1 projectile, yes. And then we are also minus on this right now. That's fine. He, if he crits, is mainly just here as our econ bot. He's not necessarily part of the game plan for scaling into a victory. He's here for the game plan of scaling into having money. The first marriage really do just be for the money. Now, afterwards, we can start going after love, which will be the prince and princess. Buy both of these, which is a questionable choice, I would agree. If you think that it was not a great idea, I don't think you're wrong. But since we have 5 range damage and it is after 25 seconds we swap over, I think if we just go for an early kill on him, we'll be fine. And then we have nothing else to worry about for the rest of the run. I ate all of the shots because I mistimed my walking in. Now, does it matter too much? No, because since we heal so much off of coins, we have essentially triple the effective HP you see there. Which is at least something. Whew. Is triple enough? Well, I mean, you know, to each their own, and to me, a swift death. Crit rate up. Is this one greed? No, this one is dodge rate. Every 3 seconds, deal damage equal to our max HP. We'll probably buy noise canceling headphones and then do a double roll looking for greed. No greed, and also that's really bad. One more roll. Protagonist does not attack. We did get greed. I think greed is worth that many rolls. Minimum. Arguably, I could have gone way harder too.
They're here.
So I still think that was a worthwhile one. We still only have 5 seconds where we have to worry about the melee side of things, which is nice because I haven't built into pretty much anything to help us. Honestly, I don't know what I'd like to build into to help us here. I did get something that gives us better crit rate, so he can start whatever you'd like to crit. Really, it is your choice. I mean, the world is your oyster. Don't stop. I mean, I guess more logistically right now it is precisely I'm the oyster, but the world could be your oyster. So what do we have here? He would work with what we have, but I'm not very happy to see him. Is it epic? Is it epic random parrot who talks whenever I see something and can't afford it? I don't think it is that epic. Now we have bullet bounce and it doesn't get our damage down to negative, so that's pretty good. Bullet bounce, that's a bullet bounce. Not everybody has seen bullet ball, but if you haven't seen bullet ball, you're kind of missing out. It is a 21st century sport. You might say I've never heard of it. Yeah, neither had anybody else. I think that's kind of why the product failed. I actually don't even know if it was real or if it was a spoof product. It might have just been a complete parody one because I don't think I've ever seen anybody with it. Granted, that's what I'd think about like the Google Pixel, but apparently people no offense if that is your phone. I have never seen anybody using one. I don't think anybody could ever look normal in public on one. He is not worth your time. I mean, he could be, but I don't think he's worth our time. I should just leave the cap off of this. No, I'm like a toddler. I'll fucking spill it. Sure. We'll go fear. Fear and hunger. Heard it was a pretty good game. Haven't checked it out myself yet. Collision damage. Yeah, we can do that one. Maybe I should play fear and hunger for Halloween. I mean, not like for Halloween day. I won't be here for that, but you understand the idea that I'm going for. Because I've never played it, and I heard it's a little bit of a creepy vibe at the very least. Our luck is 24, so yeah, it's worth picking that one up. Our armor is only 5, so we can't afford minus 10% of our armor, especially going into a boss wave. Good thing I noticed that. We would have been fucked. Plus 20% pickup range, duplicate our coins at the start of each one, health and income down. I don't think we can afford that. Melee damage up, crit rate up, and armor down, income up. I kind of want to buy both. This one's going to be a controversial pick because it does get our armor down to only 2.
They're here.
But I think the sheer amount of money we can make in return if we survive, it is absolutely the right play. But yeah, no, if we die, I'll admit, I'm not too proud of a man. I'll say if we die, I probably misplayed there. But I just don't plan on dying. Nobody should ever plan on it, I think. Oh, damn. Ooh, we do take way more damage without having as much armor. Obviously, that's the way the stat works. But I didn't think it would be this much. No shot, none of those coins from the chest healed me. Not a single one? Did I have... Yeah, I had 30% chance for each coin to heal me. Well, okay, whatever. Look, we had to get her candies up somehow. Is that cope? Yes. Absolutely. You think it would be anything other than cope? No, of course, it has to be. If I'm not coping, what am I doing? Okay. Roll me a new character and give me somebody heat. Give me somebody I can actually win on. $19? Okay, if you want. I feel like we've been here before. So if I click remove choice. Oh, I should be doing that for these. Is it going to matter too much? No, because we're likely going to go directly back to that screen and go through it all over again. But still, I should do that more. So here we are on 19. I know it's not the most exciting because we had played him 2 runs ago. But this time we'll win, and I won't throw by going positive speed when my entire build was about negative speed. And then I just keep taking stuff where I go, well, we can up our speed. And then I end up dumpstering literally everything I worked for on the entire run. That was probably not my most ideal one. Collision up, speed down, we're fine with. Are you a brawler? You are a bare knuckle brawler. We're happy to have you. Roll these guys. Not looking too hot on that one. Not looking for -1 collision damage. I think we just take collision damage up and then armor treasure find. Because now we are at 14 collision. So every 3 seconds, everybody is receiving, at this stage in the game, a pretty significant amount of damage. If it was late game, yeah, it would suck. But like, for this part of the game, pretty good. It's kind of the whole condition I play around to win with him is the collision part of things. I don't know if that is the right choice, but it's not about what's the right choice. It's about what my choice is. We do get over here, pick up some extras. Okay. Treasure detection. Yeah, we'll get both of those ones because that also does give us some. That hurts. That sucks. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that one. Ooh, damn. Yeah, just stand on top of him. Just stand on top of him, boys. Just keep fucking him up. Yep, show him what for. Teach him what happens when he messes with me. All right, good job, boys. You're all up for raises that I will not be providing. Like, if anybody else would like to donate and crowdfund a raise, you are up for it, probably. I mean, maybe I deserve a little bit of it for crowdfunding. Having the idea to crowdfund. All right, good shit. Good money. Up to 223 here. I think it's worthwhile picking this one up. Get ourselves some treasure detection, then roll. Fuse them into one. Minusing 1 collision damage we can do. 1 is okay. Stop ourselves from attacking. We don't need to attack. We just need the +6 armor. The 10 speed is okay. And kind of sucks that the 2 items I really like on him work against each other. Because then every negative speed equals more armor, which would then equal more collision damage. But because the item that gives you all of that armor is in itself something that will be giving you speed, the 2 have a little bit of anti-synergy. But overall, if you can work around it and get like the negative pills, the speed down pill that also gives you damage, if you can get a bunch of those going, they actually do synergize really well. But again, it's a little bit of no. Pick up coins, deal damage equal to luck. I don't want that one. Collision damage and launch distance up. I think that's worthwhile. Just because of the collision damage and nothing else. Roll here. Buy a second guy. That's awesome because he should now make our income not insanely negative. Is it in the positives? No, I'm not rich. Twas I a rich man, I'd be able to say something about it, but damn, you guys are scary. pick up, we won't be able to get any crits right now, so it is very bad actually to have these robots. Because my crit is negative 5%, I might have a 5% chance to deal 0 damage. Inverse crit. I don't know if that is a mechanic in the game, because normally crit is a very highly sought after stat. I just figured why not actually take the thing that gives us collision damage on the collision damage character. No, that is a very novel idea. Could write a whole entire series about that one, the way it's a novel. Okay, we will buy the last one, because them fusing should put our income to more positive. Yeah. Dodge up, luck up. Okay. I see what you're going for there. Armor up, treasure up, for sure. And then we will start getting more drinks to spawn. Probably buy a second one of those because the caveman gives us +4 melee damage and 4 armor. Really nice to have. Oh, he fused into this weapon. Ooh, well now we might have another win con on our hand. That's arguably the strongest weapon in the game. Like, this thing just fucks up enemies. Unfortunately, we don't have much health sustaining or stabilizing. We really need our boys to come through clutch. Whew. All right, come back, boys. Good job. We are dead as hell. Oh my God. That was a clencher. Dear Lord, I don't know if we deserve to live, but I am standing here. I am the one who ended up being alive here. So I'm gonna thank my lucky stars on that one and move on. Get a couple more damage on that one. Range damage is not looking phenomenal, and our crit rate is looking even worse, which sucks because, I mean, in theory, we have a perfect weapon here. It's able to ricochet so well, get so many extra procs and stuff like that. Arguments, by the way, of you should pivot your entire build to only focus on this new weapon that you have are entirely valid. Dare I even say they are the correct choice? I'm just not doing it because I'm lazy. It's not the only reason. Also because we are close to being able to crack something wide open with this build. The only downside is the question of will you live to see it through?
Survive.
Okay. Whew. Would have loved to get that gold there. Headphones help, but not enough. Speed -5 when standing still, health recovery +5, collision damage up. I think we just take both of these so we can try to start standing still. Collision damage -1, I don't think is an option for us. I think what we do here is we buy both of these and then give our companions a little bit more attack speed. Specifically our one companion who should be our carry. And now we just stand still so we get more collision damage and pray. Don't think it's worthwhile. I don't think we should be standing still too much. Honestly, I think that was absolutely a bait item and I shouldn't have picked it up at all. It is causing nothing but pain, and me playing around the idea that it was a good item is going to lead to the run dying right here. Well, you know, you win some, you lose some. Sonic the Hedgehog once said, live and learn, hanging on the edge of tomorrow. That's a live and learn moment. Never fucking trust that item. I tried to play around it for one time, and I don't think it's good at all. I guess it could be good. Oh shit, we're not supposed to be the same character. Sorry, that was a rage requeue. Hold on, let's roll somebody else. Especially because I played that clam so many times, man. I'm getting sick and tired of him and his clammy little attitude. Okay, let's roll somebody else. Accidentally opened up Steam. Surely this won't tank my entire stream. Still, how do I re-add stuff? Shuffle. Hold on. Is there a refresh button? There is. Refresh. 1 to 21. Is it correct now? Yes. Then we will shuffle it so it's not just in order. That should make it a little bit more fun and visually engaging, so it's not like, oh, I can imagine right around where we're going to get here. All right, we do have 11. 11 is Red Scale. Red Scale is a character who's kind of about greed. Their whole idea and identity is buy a drink, get coins. The more health you have, the more coins you get. But when you buy a drink, lose armor, gain health. So it's a question of how much can you greed with what pots you're going for and still live. The and still live part is the most important part of that equation, because it's very easy to let your armor get very negative and then die. There are ways around this. For example, neck brace, infinite low speed. That would work really well. There's also, since you get more coins based off of your amount of HP, other really cool things you can do are, you guys 2 protagonists? You are. So let's purchase this and this one. Let's just buy out the shop. Say, give me one of everything off the top. We also have +2 projectiles, which is the ideal breakpoint. If you only have +1 projectile, it's actually worse to have plus projectiles because you won't be hitting enemies directly in front of you. Wherever you're aiming at will not get hit because of how 2 splits. And some people would say that's an oversight. I'd say how else would you split 2 unless you wanted to do one shot after the other, but then it would only be at 2 that's the way the pattern works. So it is unlucky for sure, but knowing it exists in the game lets you play around it. So it's not the worst. Our protagonist can't attack. Yeah, that would be very horrible here. Thank you so much for the option. I would truly detest it. We now have 30% damage on our protagonist, and we shoot 4 bullets at a time. So it's a pretty... I don't want to say the word strong start, because I walked directly into a boss bullet directly after saying it, which could make it appear a little bit worse, I won't lie. We might as well keep sending these guys around, though. Actually learn to dodge. One more shot here. He's about to do another. Yeah. Fuck you. Dude, I was trying to... Whatever. Run up, get our coins. Didn't get many coins. Okay. What do we have here to look at? +30 health, minus health regen. This is the option, actually. As weird as it seems, there's a reason. When we buy this, we get so much more money. We are able to money duplicate now. Now, our armor is at -7, and some people would say that that's a scary number. I would say -9 is a scary number, personally. Oh, you think -7's bad? All right, little bitch, just wait. We're only getting started. Any one shot, even though we have 65 HP, I would consider to be near our last time taking damage. So, just because we'll take such a high percentage compared to what we would normally be taking here. That one random little bullet did 8 damage to me, which it should not be dealing. Those are supposed to be like 2, 3 damage. We do have to run over there. Shit. And then we lose out on a lot of coins. I was too blinded by my own greed. We'll get dodge and luck. Roll me here. We'll get armor and treasure detection because it offsets a little bit of the armor. Get our range damage up. Roll again. Dodge and luck. Dodge and luck. We're up to -18 armor, and we're going to have a fuck ton of enemies on this wave. Both of these are not necessarily great things, but they are the way that we're gonna have to deal with life. It does come at you fast, come faster. Amen. Okay, hold on. Just stay on top of our boy here. Weirdly enough, the fire extinguisher is our saving grace. I feel like normally this weapon's kind of whatever, but because of the sheer spam of minor enemies we have, Dr. Disrespect would be very happy about that. No, but because of how many small enemies they're giving us, he's very good at ad clear. So, attack, range, and projectiles up. Not what we're looking for. Health recovery up. When we're already at -5, it's not worth the drop in armor. Plus 15 HP seems like a great idea. You attack whenever I attack. Hey, we're gonna have a great time together. I'm already in the negative. What's more gonna do? And now whenever we shoot, we can deal all of our range damage to, or 200% of our range damage? Is that what it was? Let me make sure. 200% of our range damage. So it's only 14 damage. I guess that's not insane, but whatever. So yeah, whenever we shoot, he should be attacking now. Taking 13 damage every time we get hit. Not a fan of that part. Move away. Just don't let yourself get too decimated. Try to get some good bounces going here. It is not looking fantastic for us. Wow, damn. Damn, these shots hurt. Yeah. Ooh, that's a hard character to play. That's a rough one. Wow, our highest damage was the one we had just picked up. Damn. All right. That's fine. You think Sisyphus every day when he got up was excited to move the rock? No. Okay. He was like, that's Dwayne we're talking about. That's the boulder. So we've just got to be able to get back up and keep pushing our damn rock. 15. They've given us a break. They've said salted slices. I've seen you lose a lot. Oh, also, I meant to click remove. It's fine. This one will be a streak because 15 is Gulpy. Gulpy is goated. Gulpy does not require much thought. Speaking of not requiring much thought, let me crack open a cold one. Sorry, I just need it before I go driving later. It really does help calm. I say as though I'm drinking alcohol. I'm drinking a 0 sugar Snapple. Yeah, we're getting freaking crazy, but it does have fall vibes to it because it is the apple one. And so that's why I decided to pick it up because, like, I don't know, it's fall vibey. And fall is dead. It's the best time of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. What are we looking for here? He is a chest companion, so he's welcomed aboard. Damage up, we don't care about. Health up at the cost of income, we don't really care about either. Crit rate, we do care about, but we care about both of these. Okay, good. Then we can roll here. Oh, fuckers. Fine. Dodge and luck is okay. We'll just take it because it's there. Him shooting out this many projectiles is one of his best weapons because every single time he crits, we are getting money. Well, we have a chance to get money, but like we're gotcha gamers. Therefore, it's not a chance, we're just gonna win. Okay, okay. Good shit, good shit. Try to lock in and actually win a run. I think I'm focusing, well, no, because I am focusing on the game. I don't know. I'm gonna act like I'm focusing on too much on talking and other things because that'll give me a better ego. 9 for Peace Water is just worthwhile. And then we move on. We're happy with what we have and we don't have to stress about what we don't. Health recovery and minus health is also fine because our chest's finding ability should absolutely cover itself. And then he is now poisoned, so we just move away from the boss while he's poisoned and wait on him to die on his own accord. Old age comes for all of us, buddy. Just you first. Now, we also have bullet collision, or whatever the term for it is. You know the one I'm talking about. Our bullets rebound, I believe, which is still really nice because then we can just still go around, open up as many chests as we can also, because I forgot we are Gulpy and Gulpy scales max HP off of opening those. Heal 10 health whenever you open a chest. Cannot recover health through health recovery or heart. It's probably worthwhile on Gulpy, I'm not gonna lie. Absolutely, it's worthwhile on Gulpy. To the victor go the spoils. And brother, I'm feeling pretty fucking spoiled right around now. Let's get some more armor at the cost of a little bit of luck. I think I'm fine with that. Get a little bit more damage at the cost of attacks. No, we should probably go only for attack speed and not care about damage because of poison. That's fair. I don't think I was really thinking that far ahead. Health recovery up. Health recovery does not matter at all. Get this one, and then we can get Gulpy to have attack speed, which is still good. Not perfect, but it's still good. Crit rate. And then bullet bounce at the cost of a little bit of damage. It's not really at the cost of damage because the bullets bouncing makes up for it, and the only person who's truly missing out because they can't have bullets bounce is our one little zombie starter guy. But Zombie's on the team, but he wasn't invited by anybody. We've asked him to leave the party 30 or 40 times. He just keeps showing back up. We're trying to throw him out. At this point, it's just getting embarrassing, but you know, I'm not gonna tell anybody because look, I don't want to be that guy. I'm not gonna snitch, all right? That'd be no better than anybody else if I started snitching. And as we all know, all I care about is being better than others. What do we have here? Opening a chest, companions gaining 1 attack speed. Really good. 4 range damage, bullet bounce. I believe somebody has said something before about bullet bounce being very good. Ooh, a cracked smartphone, you say? You mean every single smartphone circa 2014? Isn't it weird how 2000 we're fine with saying the year 2000? This isn't some really deep thing, by the way. It was just that I remember in elementary school, my teachers were, they were talking about like how we do dates and all that kind of stuff. And they said, yeah, remember, it's 1938 or something, like, for whatever. We're talking about history, right? And they said, you use 19 and then the year because that's how we do our dates. But at the time, it was the early 2000s. It wasn't even 2010 yet, right? So I was like, but we don't say 2009. which is weird because we say 1904. I want to be a red scale gamer, but he's hard. He is a little bit difficult. I'll give you that. I definitely don't think he's one of the easier characters to play. But yeah, so that's always kind of skeeved me out the way we do our dates. Cause like, why? What's the, oh, that's huge. That's okay. I probably shouldn't have taken it, but live and let lie. Hell, or speed down now. We'll go more bullet bounce at the cost of damage. Our additional damage is still 30%. Oh, he got a goated as hell gun. This gun is crazy for him. Look at this thing go. Oh my God. Him having this is also so much money because of the number of times he's shooting per second. And then each and every chest we open, we're scaling his attack speed and damage even more, which is crazy. So he's just gonna carry us through the entire run. Gulpy is so easy. This guy is so simple. If anybody is struggling to win Danger 5, pick him. I know I've said that for some other characters before. No man, Gulpy is the easiest. This guy has no tech, no required dots whatsoever. Just build a couple robots because they're also falling within your passive for your stats and win the entire game. Optionally get the thing that I got. So what do you do now? Oh, he also rolled a fucking insane weapon. Opening a chest, companions, damage plus 3%. Okay, so same thing, but like you actually do scale pretty nicely. That is not worthwhile picking up, but it's also not worthwhile to ignore either. It's kind of whatever on both sides because it doesn't do anything for us anymore. We will keep getting as much bullet bounce as possible. The more it bounces around, the more it rattles around their insides a little bit, the happier we are. Check this shit out. This weapon is crazy. Like, absolutely stupid levels of crazy. Look at the shots, man. Everything is dead before it even had a chance to exist. I mean, it's only stupid if you have this much rebound. I don't think that they were calculating how a weapon that splits off innately would work with a rebound stat existing in the game. So because of it, it just starts to go absolutely crazy and maybe fry my PS5 GPU. But like something needs to, because what other games does it have? This is the only one. I'm playing the only game they released. Not even Zenless. It's just the Bizarre Brigade. That's all they have. The only PlayStation 5 game. And they're releasing an advanced version of PlayStation 5 now. So I don't think we even need our guys to block shots for us. I just don't think it's worthwhile to pick up. I'd rather just have the extra HP here. We could have taken the damage. Again, I think that one's splitting hairs a smidge. We'll buy another one of him. Get our rerolls cheaper because we're going to be rerolling a lot. Dodge luck. What's this one? Health income. Okay. I should learn all of the colors for which each drink is because all of the colors are actually associated to a sprite. So it's not like you can ever get randomly like, whoa, that's what that one meant? Yeah, it's what it's always meant.
They're here.
We should try to get our 15 companions here just so we have every character unlocked so I don't have to worry when I'm rolling. But damn, doesn't it feel nice having a little Gulpy? What we'll do, by the way, for rolling is if we get Gulpy again, then I'll just click remove. And aside from that, we'll just treat the numbers like normal. Instead of doing that thing where I was saying, oh, we can minus out. It's going to get too complicated for me because I'm going to have to go, it's -3 from because of the fact carried to 4. Then we can, if we re-roll it, I will just change it then. That's all we have to do, and then it's simple. And then we also have decent smidge of money to spend here. Yeah, I would say we're doing all right. $900 to spend on this one. Buying a drink permanently gives him more damage. It's just not even that worthwhile. Same with that one. It's just not that good. We will take this, and then we'll also get a Quill again, just because it makes it so cheap. When knocked back, give stuff. I honestly couldn't care less. It would be hard to make me care less. Armor and treasure detection will definitely take. Attack speed down every 2 melee damage. It's just whatever. Health recovery, armor, treasure find. We'll take that though. The more treasure find we have, obviously, the better, because then we just get to keep opening up chests and getting our hearts up. We'll take more bullet bounce on both of these. Probably our damage is looking, oh, it's still good. It's still positive, which is crazy because I don't think I've been doing anything to maintain it, and yet it's still somehow this positive. I mean, I know it's positive for my companions because of the fact that I'm opening chests, but I'm not my companion. I'm an individual in theory. I mean, I guess I'm more like the ringleader, if anything. I'm the circus runner who's cracking that iron with. You know what's crazy about me playing this game? I, honest to God, every time I'm done playing it, I back out from the arcade and I forget that I'm playing Zenless. I'm like, holy shit, wait a minute. There's like a whole other mini game here. All right, good shit, good shit. I'm very happy that proc because I was worried we weren't going to make all of our money. And I'm kind of like Ebenezer Scrooge. I'm trying to dive into this gold pile. Really good wave. 1,300 to spend. Just spend it on as many companions as we can get. Don't trade him in. He's not worth it. Get 10 more hearts every time we open up a chest. I'm in. Is that minus 10,000? Wait. Cannot recover health through health recovery or hearts. Wait a minute. This one's even better than I thought. It's only through health recovery or hearts. And I know what you're thinking. Yeah, Salted Slices, that's what it says. You guys don't realize the same thing that I realized then. Yo, can I get another companion, by the way? Just wondering. Okay, that's all. Cool. We're out of companions. That's fine. Hey, I get it. We've been there. Going through tough times, sure. Melee damage down. I will happily accept that because then I'll just buy melee damage right back up. Apparently, I've owned all of them. In theory, this would work. 15% chance to recover 2 HP when getting heart or when getting coins, because that is not health recovery, nor is it hearts. I mean, let's see. It does work. So that one's just stupid strong, because all you do is go, oh shit, wait, that's crazy. That's so good. It's no downside because health recovery sucks ass compared to just going a ton of oven mitts and getting all of your coins to heal you. Wait, that's nutty with it. All right, well, I've got my meta now. Enough thinking for me, I think. I've done all of the thinking I need to do for my entire lifetime, so I think I'm chilling now. Dude, we're going kind of crazy on this run. I mean, it's over now. Surprise, surprise, a gulpy run wins. Bro, that Snapple just healed my soul. I do not drink anywhere near enough liquids when I'm streaming, by the way. I'm turning the fertile lands, which is the back of my throat, into absolutely nothing. Yeah, look how much damage our one guy did. I think he's a bit too strong if you want my true and honest opinion on it. All right, challenge again. That is current streak up to 1. Try not to get too jealous here. Honestly, I think I'm pretty chill for today. We can pick it up in the future because I've got my X out here. Actually, I guess I should show you guys. I do have my X out sheet and I will hold on to this one because we have one crossed out. I might pick it up in the future. I might not. We'll see. It was still a good time though. I really enjoyed my stay. But yeah, we'll see you guys not tomorrow because I'm going out for Hot Pot with friends. Maybe Saturday. I don't know what I'm doing Saturday. If not Saturday, then Sunday. You know? Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Ah, whatever. I don't think it showed anything. Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming out. If you did indeed come out. If you didn't, well, you know, everybody comes out at their own pace. I'm going to stand in front of my roster of characters. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, cool. Wanted to make sure that it didn't show my real name when I hit that button. It doesn't unless I browse over something else, which I did not. So I'm all good. Because it shows your name for what hey, someone on my friends list is playing Power World on PlayStation. Dude, I didn't even know they released that. That's crazy. Me personally, I think they should make an achievement for beating every single character on the hardest difficulty, but maybe that's just me. Oh wait, did we unlock? Hold on. Before I end stream, did we unlock him? We still didn't have 15 companions. You see why I can't get that one? He's fucking... Anyways. For whatever reason, that one just does not work for me. Well, I still enjoyed my time, and I will see you guys whenever I stream next. See you.